Hello everybody, and welcome
Hello.
to another thrilling episode of The Order of Silver Arrows.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm your Dungeon Master, Eric Scott, and I am joined by Jonathan,
Hey.
playing Rungundir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm joined by Tyler, playing Karina Nightshade. And I am joined by Jordan, playing Zafrab Waywalkant. And I'm joined over the phone yet again by Meg, playing Torvi.
Hi, sorry.
And I am not joined by Julian, playing Spiritifex, because Julian just woke up and isn't coming.
But you won't notice.
Yeah.
You won't notice because he's a quiet one.
Yeah. We might get Tyler Logan in here playing a paladin at some point. For now. We might bring Andy back at some point too, because Gosberg is also still in the Feywild.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
He's just existing.
He's just chilling in a village this whole time.
Maybe our
Like
Yeah.
watching over the common folk.
maybe our goal for right now is to get out.
Like, oh my god. Like I was
That's what we were
I wasn't
talking
expecting it to go this long, but then I started taking into account travel time, so I was just like, fuck off, birds! God damn it.
It was just like, fuck off, bird.
I'm sorry about the birds in every episode that I upload. I really am. I hate them more than anybody else.
There's theoretically one episode that doesn't have birds.
This is the lost episode.
No, the one at my house.
Oh, yeah.
The last episode.
The bliss of no birds.
And then,
Same.
getting my brain together. Because I'm very tired. So last we left off, you guys were still in the Feywild.
Yes.
Would you guys like to do the recap for me?
We
killed Mother.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
killed the mother. We got Torvi the Wayfinder. And we found some grasshopper dude who didn't say anything to us. And
Yeah, I mean, also you can't forget the amazing duds we got. Those nice.
Yeah, you guys went to Glamorous Gladys's.
oh right, yeah.
That was our makeover episode.
Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, my character thought it was horrifying.
Parachute pass.
My God.
My God.
Glamour. That is not the last that you as players have seen in Glamorous Gladys.
No.
Not necessarily as these characters, but she will appear again.
Oh God.
I have plans for that character.
Okay.
Also party ghosts and some other shit.
Yeah, there were
And
party
we fought
ghosts.
that weird shark thing that Spiritifex was pulling out of the water.
Yes.
Orangan dude down to keg.
You did.
Yeah.
You chugged a keg.
Torvi almost became an alcoholic again.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that was dangerous.
Yeah.
So yeah, last we left off, you guys had just defeated a giant plant called a mother.
Jeez.
And retrieved the Wayfinder rapier, which can find ways out of the Feywild. So you guys are still, I'll say, yeah, you were camping out in the swamp nearby.
Yeah.
And we jumped back into the game. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, we should probably go talk to the Archwarden.
What was that?
We should probably go talk to the Archwarden.
Oh, yeah. About what?
About that we found the Wayfinder and how to get to see the Monarch and see a way out.
Oh. Well, she might have, or they might have told us all that they can. Or will.
They didn't tell us anything. They
They
said,
gave us a chance to find Wayfinder.
yeah.
Wayfinder can find ways out of the Feywild. You know that now, Torvi. It can locate the closest location into or it can locate the closest Fey crossing within 1 mile of you.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's do that.
We don't necessarily have a way out, though.
We have to find one first. Let's find
We do, but we don't have a method of getting out.
I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
The Big Bushy's not with us anymore,
No,
right?
No, Big Bushy left.
No.
Big Bushy has different roads to travel.
He also was sick and tired of communicating what Spiritifex was saying to us.
I'm gonna ask our absent member of our group if he knows where the monarchs might be.
He stays silent. No.
Oh, do you expect me to speak?
Yeah, I don't know what you want.
Yeah, he, fucking, I don't remember. Unfortunately, my notebook is at your house.
It is not.
Bullshit.
I checked, thoroughly.
So I don't think I even wrote it down, so I don't remember which direction the Monarch's castle is at the moment, although I'm pretty goddamn sure I said it at some point. So it's like, if this completely contradicts what I've said before, excuse me?
I don't frickin' remember.
No one remembers? It's cool. Cause I'm human, I'm fallible. He will say, Spiritifex will say, I'm here, sweetheart, son.
Can someone translate that for me, because I can't
I didn't fucking hear it. I heard a noise.
Yeah,
Head south.
Head south.
Very far south.
Okay.
So high pitched.
He said more words in the past 30 seconds than he ever has. So
high pitched. Yet so quiet.
And he returns to his silence after telling you guys the Monarch's palace is very far south.
Alright, I say, well, south it is.
Very far south.
Well, very far south it is.
Very high there.
You know. Okay, you know what
You guys do, however, it is worth reminding you, there are like 13 commoners just chilling at a village in the Feywild still.
Oh.
Yes, that's true. But the portal that's near them is still controlled.
Hold on a second. Alright, there's a helicopter going over. Hold on. Alright, what'd you say, Meg?
Answer.
I said there's a portal that's near them, but it's filled with trolls.
Oh, yeah.
You're not super close to that portal at the moment.
Yeah, but we're not super close to the commoners either.
Yeah, but you could go to them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The cool thing about the Feywild is that it is parallel to the material plane. So, like, certain places you look at, like, landmarks or, like, mountains and stuff, and it's like, okay, I can kind of get a guess for, like, what that is relative to where we're from. So, if you wanted to try and take them to an area you presume is safer in the material plane, you could sort of do that, a place you know.
So,
let's
could
try
I,
and
like,
find...
take them to that one, then?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you try and take them to where my people are, or your town.
Yeah, and then look for a portal there.
Yeah.
And then go to the Monarch to see how to open it.
And then I suppose we go to the Monarch.
Is that a thing we can do?
Why not just go to the Monarch first? Why leave? I mean, the commoners are safe right now. Like, I don't know.
That was my idea, but then, I don't know, it was, like, told not to be an idea.
The suggestion Spiritifex gives you is that it would be a long trip to get to the Monarch. And the commoners are just sort of right there. It's like a few days there, a few days to wherever you want to go.
How far are we from the Archwarden?
The The Archwarden, you're a few hours walk from her right now.
Okay. Should we go and see if she knows how to get out of the Feywild?
I'm not gonna go and ask her any more questions just to bug her, you know? I mean, she's got stuff to do, so I'm gonna try and figure this out on our own or with the Monarch's help. So I'm gonna straighten my flower and start heading off towards the townspeople, the commoners.
Yeah, the people of Merkmatal and Gosberg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys begin heading back to Muddlemore Village, which has all those neat little gutterkin dudes. And it's just probably one of the happiest places in the Feywild as far as you've seen of it. God, I hate those birds. So
The gutterkin quiver at your exclamation.
Huh? What was that, Meg?
I said on the upside, I can't hear it.
Oh, lucky you. So you guys begin heading back towards Muddlemore Village. You guys make your ways out of the forest and into the swamp. You don't run across anything especially dangerous, since you've at least become aware through Balix pointing out to you the one time that there are giant plant crocodiles.
Oh my.
So you're kind of staying away from the shore whenever is at all possible.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to fight a Feymire croc.
That sounds horrifying.
Not against it.
No.
You're your own people. We could do it. Alright, you don't have to bend my arm, guys. Everyone roll for initiative.
Really?
Fuck with you.
Oh god.
No, yeah, you guys continue. You get to Muddlemore Village.
Cool.
You get to Muddlemore Village. You see all the little gutterkins running around. Hold on, I'm gonna try to scare the birds again. So, you guys get back to Muddlemore Village, and there's all the little gutterkin, all these little rodent-like gutterkin. These small-sized, bipedal rodent kind of people. Like little raccoons and weasels and squirrels and whatnot. Oh my god, you got louder, you pieces of shit.
We did.
But yeah, they're walking around, and you see some of the folk from Merkmatal there. All of them now healthy. None of them have cackle fever. Which is as good as things get, you know. They appear to have been at ease, you know. They don't appear to have been worse for wear, having been in the Feywild.
Yeah.
And like some of them, like the children and stuff, are wearing like flower crowns and stuff. Like they've been chilling. They're fine. Gosberg, yeah, you find Gosberg. You find Gosberg basically like helping the gutter kid in here with farming shit.
Yeah, but do any of them have bad effects?
Doesn't appear to. No, they all look pretty normal.
No, the only one that has it is me.
Apparently, if you're just living in a village, you're kind of okay. But if you're actually traveling through the wilds, soaking up that fey magic.
Okay. Oh, I was worried about them actually.
Well then.
At least none that are visible that you can see.
Oh my god, they're nether regions.
They all got horse sticks now.
Oh my god.
All of them. God. Every last one.
Especially the women.
Oh god.
The women are the most well endowed now.
We're doomed. Run. No.
They'll start chasing you.
And yeah, Gosberg sees you guys. He's like, Hello! What's up, guys? You've been gone a
Hi,
really
how are
long
you?
time.
Not that long.
It's been like 2 weeks.
It's been only 2 weeks. In my tribe, people forest out there for months, and then come back later and we're like, where have you been? I've been out hunting.
Yeah.
Okay.
People thought old
that's it.
Mudfoot was dead for like 5 years. Then he just showed up one day and they're like, oh, you still exist.
You're not dead.
We're a very easy-going people, in some aspects.
Can we get out of Feywild, please? I've missed like 3 classes. It's like past the point where I can get a refund. Like this is important.
Yeah, you hear old Mudfoot's voice in your head like, that's gonna be an if.
This is your fault,
You
Torby.
fail the class, you won't be allowed to take any more levels in Ranger.
Oh no, God!
He's like, nope, you failed.
It's your
Stamps it.
fault, Torby. It's all your fault.
No more Ranger levels for you.
It's fine, just bring him like some squirrel meat or something, and he'll be happy about that.
This is a squirrel kebab. Bring him a squirrel kebab. It has to be several squirrels on a kebab because he's a fearbold.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
bribe him
that's
with food.
That's basically the equivalent of like a shrimp kebab for him.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Like you need something that's at least a foot long.
And lay off the
Yeah.
garlic.
Oh, it only costs $5.
Thank you, Jordan.
So, people, we're going to be heading back to our place, and we're going to hopefully find a portal out of here.
Aww. Some of them are like, all right.
I mean, those of you that want to stay can stay. We're not gonna force you.
It was mostly the children because the children appear to be having fun.
You're your own people. We're not gonna force you.
Now, children. Giles, you're growing horns. You need to leave.
I think it's best if you go with your parents.
All right.
And so, I guess we take up a couple hours to get provisions.
Yeah. You get some help from the Gutterkin. They don't have a lot to give, but they give you what they can.
Thank you.
What's the word?
What?
What's the word that I speak?
For locating Fey crossings?
Yeah.
Locus.
Locust. I say locust.
Alright, you say locus, and you automatically detect the nearest way out of the Feywild.
Okay.
Which is north.
Alright.
Let's move.
And
Yeah, it's this moment where she says locus, and you all watch Torvi for a second
What?
as she's holding the sword, and her hand kind of drifts north with the sword pointing that direction, and she's like, okay. Meg, say what you want to say?
Never mind.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, you guys begin marching off with your band of like 15 plus people.
Are we going towards Nutwood? Do we know?
You can if you wish.
Well, is that where the portal is?
The portal is within 1 mile of you. It's not at Nutwood.
Well, let's keep going and check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out and then kind of judge where we are in our other world.
Okay. Yeah, you guys begin marching through the swamps. You get to the location that the portal is around, you think? And, check some shit. Alright. Just checking. I'm just chickadee checking something. There's nothing suspicious.
Okay.
Don't fuck with. Don't accuse me of shit, Jonathan.
I didn't.
No, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, you guys get there, and yeah, it's just this small clearing where there's some like fallen logs, and there's like wind blowing through the logs in a way that kind of has like a wind instrument effect, like kind of like
Okay.
What
like didgeridoos, but natural.
what habitat would you
That's
describe
cool.
this
This
as?
is still swamp.
Swamp, got it.
The
Can
forest
I-
is way off.
Yeah.
Can I look around and see what area we're in?
What do you mean?
Like, see where we are, where we would be in the real world?
Somewhere in the swamp.
So, like, Vilmer's territory, or?
No.
No?
You're still very much, southwest of where Nutwood is. By quite a bit.
So, still troll territory?
Yeah, a little bit. It's getting in troll territory.
Okay, I'll say...
Trolls are very fond of the bogs
moving.
and swamps.
Yeah, they are.
What was that, Meg?
I'd say we should probably keep moving.
Right, but we're southwest of where Nutwood is, right?
Yes.
So, we have to double back.
No, you can... Because this portal was north.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can go.
So you went a mile north, so you can keep going
No, yeah,
northeast.
you could go northeast then.
because you are southwest of Nutwood. You have to go northeast.
North. Okay.
Because that's how directions work.
I thought you were saying Nutwood was southwest from us.
No. Yeah, so you guys want to head to where you think Nutwood is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
You get there and it's like the Fey version of Nutwood.
Oh.
It's even crazier. Old
Wait,
Jim is the
really?
mayor.
No. Everything's wrong.
Yeah, so you guys want to do that? You guys want to go to Nutwood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you guys begin marching towards Nutwood. And Mr. Frog Hemoth. No, no. I'm not doing that till Julian's here.
Alright.
'Cause
Oh,
I can
right.
fuck with him the most with it.
It's part of his backstory.
Backstory!
Okay.
So yeah, you guys begin marching. It's several days march. Not too much actually, because it was only like a 2-day trip. So yeah,
Okay.
you guys begin marching, and you get
How
around.
often can I do the locust thing?
Huh?
How often can I do locust?
I don't know if it has a limit off the top of my head. I think you can just do it whenever.
Okay. Well,
Like,
just
which
in
would make
case,
sense
I'll
because
save
I don't
till
think
we
it
get to
stays
that one.
active. Like, I think you just like sense the direction of it, and then you like go in that direction, and you're like, okay, how about now? And you keep doing it until you find a place.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
probably locust a few times just to find a crossing.
Yeah.
Until finally it's like, yeah, you're right on top of it.
Okay.
Or you overshot it and you're like, shit, we gotta go back.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys start marching towards Nutwood. And you have to camp out once or twice.
Yeah.
But it's not nearly as dangerous as going through troll-infested territory in the real world.
Yeah.
Do we see any Prince of Trolls?
No. No, not yet. Not yet. But one day while you guys are walking, you do, on the road, what road there is. It's kind of a dirt road, like, it's not the best thing. But it makes travel a little more expedient. You come across this very small dude who's got, like, rocky, kind of rock-textured skin, but he's like a small satyr with very long hair, very long dreads. And you're just walking up and you see this guy coming from a while away. He's got a big bulbous nose and facial hair, black facial hair, black dreads basically. And as you guys get closer, he's like, "Sup?"
Sup?
Hello.
Greetings.
Hey.
Can we help you?
Would any of you like to do trade?
Trade what?
Well, I need supplies and whatnot, or any goodies you might have, anything interesting. And in return,
Yes.
well, I can give you precious metals.
Precious,
Get it what?
precious metals.
Or ropes made of metal. Or gold.
Made of metal.
Aye.
Oh, I assume that gold is already made of metal.
I was just following suit.
Okay.
Imagine rope as hard as iron. Or steel.
I'm curious. What would this? I show up my +1 longsword.
Mm-hmm.
What would this get me?
He kind of looks it over, like, oh, you want to trade the longsword?
I'm just showing him. See.
Looks nice. The thing is, he can't innately tell it's magical unless
It's magical.
like no one can just look at a sword and be like, oh yeah, that's some fucking magic, unless it's like actually like on fire or
I'm
some
just
shit.
showing him the sword.
Yeah.
Look,
no.
I have this sword.
Like it's really
It's
nice.
called the Raging Flaming Poison Sword of Doom. What will that get me? No. I wish I had that.
Is it magic? No. I just wanted to call it.
No,
something
it's
cool.
just that's its name.
Yeah. Yeah, you tell him it's magic. He's like, nah, if that be true, then yes, I can give you quite a bit for that. Yeah, we can work something out.
Show me what you have.
Yeah, and he pulls off his waist this it looks like a rope, but it's like solid steel. And he hands it to you, Orangandir.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of heft it in your hand, and you're surprised this tiny dude is carrying it because it's like it's super heavy in your hands because it's a cord of like solid steel, and you're like, okay,
Oh.
dude's strong.
What do you make of this?
Is this dude like human
You
or
hand it
I
to
can't
Zach.
hold it.
What?
I give you just a link.
Like
He's
a
some kind of fake
fey
creature.
or-
He looks like
I
a
don't know what you
tiny
want from
rocky
me.
satyr.
I don't have detect magic. I don't have.
Actually,
I
I
can't
can
do
show you a
anything.
picture. You guys, not.
Like Zafrab does.
Do you hand it to Zafrab?
It'll take me 10 minutes to cast it. I do not have it prepared.
That's fine.
He looks like that.
Oh.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Can I
He
like
looks awesome.
test it? Like, is it tensile or?
Oh yeah, it moves. It moves like actual rope. It's just made of like solid steel.
So I guess I'm taking 10 minutes to cast detect magic.
If you wish to, yes. Alright, so Zafrab is in the corner kind of like doing a ritual.
My rituals are not dances, like a God's mode.
Shaking maracas around. No, I'm sorry, that's what Z Bashu put up for the latest animated spell book. It's like the guy doing the ritual and he's just got like maracas
Yeah.
for 10 minutes.
that would be what I would do.
I'm gonna take one of the moon blades that I'm not working towards. What would this get me?
What's it do?
Do I know that it's a moon blade?
They are all moon blades.
No, I know that, but did the sword tell me, the one that I'm attuning to, did it tell me that it was a moon blade? Or did it just say it's a...
I think it did. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they did.
So, can I roll, like, intelligence to see if I know what a moon blade is?
You're an elf. You know what a moon blade is.
Okay.
They are basically like super powerful weapons created by elvenkind that are meant to be given to the righteous to protect elvenkind.
Right.
I mean,
And
that's
they're a
kinda
big fucking deal.
sacrilegious.
I was told to disperse them. I wasn't told what to do with them.
Yeah, but
I mean, you asked if you wanted to take them out of the Feywild, and the sword was like, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Because they were basically shut up in...
Yeah, so I'm
That
giving
room
it to
for
a
them.
trader here who can, like, give it to someone else. Because, I mean, we plan on leaving. And I think at least one here wouldn't be a bad thing, necessarily.
okay, as long as you don't incur the wrath of something.
What are
on
you
us.
hoping to get from this trader?
I mean, does he have anything else aside from this rope that he's pulled out to, like, show, or no?
He has some... He says he has some gems and stuff,
No.
but for the most part he has these ropes.
I don't care then.
Yeah.
Just in case we fight magical animals. I mean, maybe I should hold on to my +1.
Yeah. I mean, were you able to get anything from
I mean, the Siege Breaker is a +1 weapon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
And
It's whatever you want to do, though.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't have
I'll be
anything
fine
else I want
without,
to do.
fine without a longsword. My go-to, my Siege Breaker, is what I use. So I'm gonna pass it off to him, the longsword,
Alright.
and I'll take the rope.
He's like, yeah, oh, this is a fine blade, yeah. And I could give you at least, I could give you one made from this if you want. And he looks at he gestures to the sword.
Yes.
Seems an equal trade. And he takes the sword and he cuts off a lock of his hair. And when he does so, that lock of hair, and he has very long hair, becomes the same material as that sword. And he hands it to you. There you go. Magical steel rope.
Thank you.
Fair trade.
Fair trade. And yeah, I'm just gonna sling it over me, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's fucking heavy. It's as heavy as an actual sword.
Yeah. Well, I've
So,
already
yeah.
been carrying the sword anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
And it actually,
Wow.
like, he'll grab the end of the other one that he gave you, and he'll mesh them together, and now they're one big rope, long rope.
Great. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
And with you.
And one of the common folks, like, they're stunned speechless. They haven't met anything besides Gutterkin. They don't know what the fuck to make of this.
Don't stare. It's a different character.
It's like, I used to hear about these things from a nan.
So, once the tech magic finishes being casted, what do I see?
You see that the rope that he just handed Rungandir is magical now. But he's got another rope that he just has on him slung over his shoulder, and it just appears to be normal, like metal, and that is not magical, I don't think.
So, if we need to tie something down, we'll be great.
You have +1 rope now.
We can tie up ghosts.
How does that even work?
We'll figure out how it works, damn it.
Okay.
I've always wanted to hog tie a ghost.
Let's just continue
Shit,
on, I
you
guess.
can do that now.
Yeah, I can.
Alright. It's like, guys, we gotta go back to the party ghosts.
Help!
Help, dude! These guys are killing my buzz! Also, they're taking me!
And it's just like, oh, crazy.
Sucks to be you, bro. Oh shit, they got more rope! Hey, buddy, you wanna help us fuck with some ghosts?
Man. Well, that's an option now.
Alright, yeah, you guys continue on towards where you think Nutwood is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And,
You have, like, speckles under your eyes, right?
little scales, yeah.
They look like scaly freckles, or
Wait, are you talking about me or
you? Yeah. Yeah.
my face? Oh yeah, it happens.
Interesting.
You guys continue, and in that
It's like
time,
glitter.
you are almost at Nutwood, but the day before, I need everybody to make one more Constitution saving throw.
¿Por qué?
Is mine with disadvantage?
No?
Okay.
Oh,
9.
almost a natural 20.
Nice.
Yours was a natural 20, Meg?
It was almost a natural 20.
What was it?
Well, on the die it was a 2, but I have a
I knew it. The 2 is
+7,
right next
so
to the
it's
20.
a 9.
Total of 9 for Torvi?
Total of 9.
Total of
Yeah.
9.
Total of 9.
For me, it's yeah, 12.
Arungandir's fine.
Am I?
Yeah, you notice no change. Yeah, some of the common folk, a few of them begin to change a little bit. One of the older men now has a donkey tail. That
Oh
happens.
no.
He's like,
Poor guy.
shit.
One guy goes, whoa!
If my wife was, bless her heart, was still around, she would fucking hate this. Thankfully, that is not the case. Zephrab, you feel a little weird in the morning, but otherwise no discernible change at the moment. Torvi, when all of you notice when you wake up in the morning after camping out close to Nutwood, Torvi's hair is a little more red.
Okay. And
Okay.
So it's like blackish red?
Yeah, a little bit.
Cool.
It's turning more reddish. Yeah.
Okay.
and that one over there.
Karina, your eyes change color.
What were they before?
Like sky blue?
Yeah, they're kind of turning more green.
I got a feeling.
And oh, let's actually Spurtafix doesn't fucking need to. Never mind.
But 12 saves?
Yeah, it's not a high DC
Oh god.
because it's not harmful or a spell or anything.
My constitution save is 7, thank god.
Rolled a 5?
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys get to an area that you think is pretty close to Nutwood. Like, it seems like semi-familiar, but not really. But you've been traveling
Well,
long enough in the right
It's
direction.
forest then, yeah?
Yeah, you're in forests again. You've crossed
So,
over from
I would know
swamp to
where
forest.
I'm at. Right?
Yeah, would I?
Huh?
Would the two of us, since we've been in the forest around Nutwood for a bit?
That's the thing. It's the Sylvan Forest, so it's like it's
Right.
parallel. It's not the
Right.
same forest,
I
but
might have a better
it
idea.
is. It is and it isn't. You know.
There.
But you're pretty sure you're in the right area.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Torvi, you want to do lay on the locust?
Yeah. We'll lay on the look.
All right. Torvi begins trying to find a way back to the real world of the land of fairies, and she does so, and she directs you eventually to an area. Let me find my goddamn notebook under all this shit. She directs you to an area. After like hour of walking, she directs you to an area that you come to, this forest area, and you're not entirely sure. But there are these circles of mushrooms that a lot of people call fairy circles. And you feel like it's probably that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to it.
Okay.
Can I step in? I'm gonna step in.
You step into it.
Anything happen?
Not really. You all see a Rungandir standing in the middle of the circle.
Maybe eat one, big guy.
I don't really think
A
that's
mushroom?
a good idea.
I'm gonna. Can I check one of the mushrooms?
Yep. Rungandir puts his face to the ground to the mushroom.
He's like snuffling in the ground.
I'm gonna take it. Can I make a nature check or? what?
Yeah, you want to see if it's poisonous or edible?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go for it.
On the first die, please.
Yeah, boy. Where's that? Yeah, that's going to be a 19.
It seems similar to one of the edible types of mushrooms you know, but it seems like it's a Feywild variant that might be bioluminescent.
I mean, it might be okay
Or not.
to eat, but I don't know. This whole place is unfamiliar.
But it's probably edible. It's not one of the better tasting ones.
You might put it in a stew, but I imagine it's bitter.
It's just all stew. It's like that's like 90% of the meals.
It's easy.
It's like you have leftovers, put it in a stew.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we do.
We have so many thermoses.
Cooking pots galore. You should see the market.
Okay, I'm gonna... Can I check out, like, what's the phase of the moon and what time of day is it?
It is noon. It is noon at the moment.
Okay. Because the other one opened at night, so we might have to wait.
Okay, we could try that. What do you guys think?
It's possible, but like all of them have different conditions that need to be met. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you want to try? One of you guys make an Arcana check and see?
Alright, I will. I don't know why you keep asking me.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking the wizard.
I'm gonna.
You don't look like a wizard to me.
You said, would one of you guys like to make an Arcana check?
When I say one of you about Arcana.
What was that, Meg?
I don't know. I said I'm gonna, and then I paused because I don't know what I'm gonna.
I got a 22 on an Arcana check for the face circle, the fairy circle.
It's a circle of mushrooms. Fairy circles are called fairy circles, and you're pretty sure, like, okay, yeah, this is probably a Fey crossing, but as far as like how to open it, how to make it work for you guys to actually travel,
Oh man,
that's a tough question. Some crossings
my sword right in the center.
some crossings you can access like whenever the fuck. Sometimes you can go through them without even knowing.
Meg
Sometimes they can only open like once a month or something.
Meg said she's gonna stab Wayfinder into the center of the circle.
Okay, you do so. Wayfinder is now stabbed into the dirt.
Goes away.
The mushrooms all explode.
ah!
The entire campaign's done. You all die.
The mushrooms all of a sudden turn into glowing orange
Wait,
stone.
but I'm immune to mushroom damage.
God damn it, Jordan! Breaking the fucking game!
I know.
Stupid wizards and their mushroom immunity. I knew I shouldn't let you take that.
I never thought it would come up. I thought you were wasting your
Son
time.
of a bitch. Fucking homebrew bullshit. You and your mushroom expert feet.
Yeah.
Trust you?
Alright.
Alright, I'll take it out
Yeah, you take it out.
since nothing happened.
We could, we could leave the people here and then go back.
Okay, I know
Gosberg
this
is with
a
you guys, and
really
he's like,
weird-
guys, we can't give up now. We have to figure it out. And as he steps forward, towards you guys, with his big old smile on his face, traditional Gosberg way,
He dies.
he steps into the circle, and Gosberg just fades in front of you guys.
And Gosberg what?
Gosberg fades away.
One moment.
So
I'm
he turned
gonna-
to ash, he's dead.
I'm gonna walk in and I smile.
You smile.
Positive feelings, perhaps. I think of home.
Yeah. Arungandir begins to think of home, and you watch as Arungandir fades away.
Positive feelings.
Alright. I guess I'll go into the center.
No, it's hell.
Wait,
don't
what did
come.
he do?
What was that, Meg?
What did he do? I couldn't
You
hear.
have to think of something positive.
Happy
Oh,
thoughts.
okay.
And you look down and there's like one really old grumpy guy. Yeah, I've never started and I'm not starting now.
I guess I'll
What do
go,
I got to be happy about? I got a donkey tail.
I'll go into the circle and think of
It's
my
that
story.
guy.
Yeah, you go in and think of your store.
Store. My baby.
Stop kicking my water
Sorry.
bottle, Jordan. God damn it.
Yep, and you watch Zafrab fade away. And when you convey that that's how it works, the other people begin to step in, and they fade away, and the children fade very quickly. Some of them it takes a minute, because they've been through some shit. Peepers goes in, and you see like the crazed look of destruction in Peepers' eyes as he's thinking of some sort of carnage, surely.
Oh
And then
my
he
God.
fades away.
Did everyone go?
No. Most everyone. You and Karina and Asgrix are the last ones.
And Old Man Jim.
And Spiritifex.
Yeah, Spiritifex can stay in the Feywild.
Spiritifex is being an edgelord.
So he can't think of anything positive.
My soul is as black as, as the night. I have no happy memories.
He's like, he has a fedora. He has hair going over one side of his face.
But it's like gelled down.
He's got fingerless gloves. Where'd you get that trench coat?
I ain't got shit, man.
They say, are you going? To Karina?
You got what?
I don't have anything.
To be happy about?
Not that I can think of in character, no.
Oh, please. Everyone has something to think about to be positive with.
Alright, I'll think about my training with Mudfoot, I guess.
Alright, you think about your training with old Mudfoot.
Come here, clean my feet.
Son of a bitch.
I guess you don't go through them.
Yeah, you think of that bullshit. No, like he cleans his feet. Yeah, I think there is definitely some exhilarating moments when you're not being Luke Skywalkered around that you can think of that would be construed as happy thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, you think of seeing the beauty of nature, you think of seeing the deer up close, and then Karina fades.
Okay, Asgrix. Your turn.
Yep, Asgrix steps into the circle.
Milk.
It's just like,
Takes him like half a second.
Forgot milk again.
Shut up with that!
oh my god.
I will slap you.
Okay.
It was funny the first time.
I'm still
And then, it's just, yeah, it was just you. And then Spiritifex will step in, and he's like, he's trying to think of something to be happy about.
I really like fishing.
I mean, you're not far off.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he just thinks about drunk fishing,
God.
and then fades away.
It was Jordan just said to Meg, like, and make sure Jonathan doesn't forget the milk. That's all it was.
Torvi, you're the last one.
Yeah.
You hear the strange sounds of the Feywild, and you realize you're alone.
Suddenly, an assassin comes up.
Suddenly! No, I'm fucking with you.
Is that smooth jazz? So this is where it comes from.
I'm the sax man.
Diddle-dum-dum-diddle-dum. Oh no.
You just hear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I
got you right where I want you. Time to pick you all off one by one. He says there's only one person left.
What was that, Meg?
I'm gonna take the flower out of my hair and look at it for a second.
Yep. It's a healthy blossom.
I'm gonna say, I'm coming back. I'm gonna stick it back in my hair, step it in the circle, and think of the Feywild.
You think of the Feywild.
Yeah.
Do you think of anything in particular?
The big bush.
Just fun.
What?
Just the fun.
Yeah, all the fun you had, all the friends you made.
Yeah.
And then you're reminded that Spiritifex is with us, and you're like, ah, shit.
Yeah, you stop
And then
halfway through, you're
everybody
stuck
comes
between
back.
planes.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, you think of all the fun you had, and you fade, and all of you, starting with Arangandir, would have watched as people faded into the material plane from the circle, and the circle got crowded, so people started to have
I'm ushering them
out.
to like the tavern.
Hmm?
I'm ushering them to like where the tavern is.
Yeah, yeah, you guys aren't in the town of Nutwood,
Oh,
but you're probably in the forest like 2 miles from it.
Okay, so I'm like telling them to like group up. Then.
Yeah, Gosberg is like, alright everyone, follow me! You're going to like it in Nutwood. It's a good place. Lots of good people.
When it's
Some
not,
weirdos, but some good people.
Separate.
when it's not being attacked by orcs.
Except for that, yes. But that's the... Really, like, occasional orc attacks is the best you can get around here. It's better than trolls.
Yeah. Better than trolls.
Orcs at least die when you take off their heads.
Seriously. It's very
It's fucked up.
Well,
Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna head to the old Mudfoot.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are back in the material plane. So, what was that?
I take note of where exactly this portal is.
Okay, yeah, you do. It is an almost identical circle of mushrooms, surrounded by trees and oak trees and whatnot. It's in a small little clearing. Some clovers growing around. And you guys head out to your various locations, wherever you wish to go. You can escort the people back to town. You can go see old Mudfoot. You can make sure no one's broken into your shop.
Yep.
I will go to my hut for now. Actually, I'll go see Ragnar.
Okay, you'll go see Ragnos? Actually, he's out on a scouting mission last you checked, so you don't know where he is.
Yeah, we should go check in with the dragon. Dude.
that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna go and talk to the dragon.
I don't care. I'm going to see old Mudfoot. I've missed a few lessons.
What was that?
You can go to your shop.
I guess I'm going to go to the dragon then.
Okay.
We only heard the first half. Speak
Yeah,
out.
you were mumbling. I didn't hear shit. So yeah, you three. I'll get to you, Tyler, in a second. But we'll start with the larger group. You guys escort the townsfolk to Nutwood. They meet with some other people like Gillis and whoever who can set them up with some temporary shelter until they get them back on their feet. And you guys head to Tanky's.
Yeah.
And you walk. Okay, yeah, you walk in the. I'm a little not all together today. You walk in the saloon doors. The very familiar smell of the wood and alcohol, and just like kind of like air conditioning. If that is a bar.
Yeah.
He's a dragon. You don't know how he does it.
I'm just gonna walk up and say,
It's fresh in here, you know.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, you sit on your favorite bar stool, and there's Surly, or Arental as you know him sometimes, standing behind the bar, wiping a mug clean as usual, and Ricky's in there as usual. He's never not in the bar unless I have confirmation otherwise.
So your shop should be fine.
Yeah.
I set it ablaze!
Oh no, we would kill the bitch.
Take my business again, you son of a bitch! No, I'm fucking
Oh
with you.
my God.
We would, there would be a very public and celebrated hanging.
Oh my god. And then, but from that day known, it was
Yeah,
the
and not
death of
too many
Ricky
other
Day.
people, because it's still like
It's like Christmas.
well, it's getting to be like it's getting to be about quitting time. So there's some people hanging out, some townsfolk.
I'm just gonna report to good old Arental, yeah. We the mission was waylaid. We have some refugees from a town that was attacked by trolls.
Yeah, Merc Matala, I heard about that.
Yeah. We'll head back as soon as we get a little bit of rest. We've been stuck in the Feywild for a while.
What were we even doing?
We were helping our townspeople, and then we got stuck in the Feywild.
No, I know that, but he sent us to go...
No, we were going off to,
I don't think it's a big deal, honestly. Like, one day isn't that much of a problem.
What?
one day.
One day?
Yeah,
You only been gone for about a day.
that's how Feywild works.
Oh.
Pour me a strong drink, please.
Gotcha, big guy.
Roll to see if we remember it.
You don't.
Okay.
And for now, I'm not gonna bother with that right now.
Okay.
I don't have the DM's guide, and I don't feel like it.
That's fair.
Make it a double.
Yeah, he pours you a strong drink. And it's like, so you guys are gonna head out to Emberhold soon?
Very soon.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
I want to find out what's happening with them dwarves. They've been having some trouble with the giants. Giants are up to something, I tell you.
They're always up to something.
Yeah, but this time it ain't like the other times. I've been alive a long time. And he looks at you, Torvi, and he's like, you might know of this being from Stalheim and whatnot. Them giants, they like to come down from Hakam sometimes. Start making war with the human race, humans and whatnot.
Yeah.
Take slaves, plunder, treasure, whatever they get a hold of from the weaker races as they see it.
Yeah.
The dwarves are a big target for them. Fire giants and other type like to take the dwarves as slaves because they're such good workers.
We'll see what we can do.
That's the downfall of the dwarves. Even when they're under duress, they still do their damnedest as working on weapons and shit as a point of pride.
Well.
But yeah, get down there when you get the time.
All right, we will. Okay. We'll go tomorrow then. I'll see what the rest of the group thinks.
Alright, sounds good. Get some rest.
I would like to go where I found the gauntlets and go camp there, see if I gain any knowledge or anything like that.
Yeah,
where
totally.
I saw
You
the
totally
giant
do that.
elk.
Yeah, you down your drink, and you start walking out.
Yeah, gonna
I'm
make
gonna
my
ask
track.
for Ragnar.
Huh?
Where's Ragnar?
He's still out on his scouting mission.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
You gotta speak louder, Meg.
I forgot it's Meg.
Alright, and Zaprab, is there anything you want to do in town? Check out your shop.
I want to see about buying something. Diamond worth 50 gold.
What for? Chromatic orb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting. There was a small weird goat man with weird hair that had some gems.
Oops.
Someone should have paid attention. Yeah, no, you can... yeah, you can ask around. I think to make things easy, we'll say there's some traders in town who come by on the caravans that you can bargain with. It's, do you want to bargain is the question.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll try.
60 gold, no less.
Ooh.
20.
What the fuck? No.
What? You dropped.
That's unreasonable.
Alright, fine, 30.
It's like, no, this is an expensive diamond. Look at this cut. Look at the cut in my jib. I don't like the cut of your jib.
I don't know.
You're undermined.
Push the bag back this way.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean... I don't really think that those cuts are as clear as they quite could be.
You gonna make that?
Make a persuasion check to try and get the price lowered. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 17.
Alright, yeah. He's like, alright, 55.
You're not gonna get him to go below the cost of the diamond.
And what if
You're an idiot.
We're haggling, shut up.
Yeah, that's how haggling works, don't you
We're
know?
haggling.
You said 20 gold.
That you start really low.
Yeah.
That's normally what haggling does.
We're haggling. We're playing the game. We're playing the feud.
40.
Nope. 53.
45.
No, I can't. No, I can't do this thing for that little.
Alright, fine. 50 gold.
All right, sounds like a deal, little man. I could have made it easy. That was more fun. Yeah, you get a diamond worth 50 gold, which you can use for spell component or pawn if you're ever strapped for cash.
Yeah.
Karina, you go out into the woods to find old Mudfoot.
Old and wise.
Yep.
And you come to his hut, and you don't see him around immediately. What do you want to do? You see his this owl that he keeps around is still there. Woo! It's mud, and it's looking at you.
Would I know, like, would he leave the owl here if he wasn't here? Would I know that from him teaching me?
He's not married to the damn thing. Like,
No, but what I'm saying is, like, it's his beast companion, right?
Yeah, but he lets it do its own thing. Like, he
Okay.
understands that it's an animal, it'll do
Got
what
it.
it wants.
Okay.
That's the thing about old Mudfoot, what you learn from him. He's not just friends with the owl, he's friends with a lot of animals around here.
Right.
He's got he's got like some baby foxes that he's raising up that are in the hut. He's friends with a bear nearby that he told you to kind of stay away from because it's an angry bear that doesn't take kindly to company.
It's a Julian bear.
Yeah.
Good old Garfunkel.
I'm gonna try to call the owl to my arm.
All right, you do so. Make a. Let's get weird. We'll call it animal handling.
Okay. I was gonna say make it weird, like.
I was gonna say nature, but I'm like, nah, we'll try this.
Let's make it weird.
That's,
Do a strength saving throw.
13.
Yeah, it just kind of looks at you. It's like, woohoo!
Damn it.
And then from nearby you hear old Mudfoot's voice, and it says like, "You need to use food. Animals love food."
I didn't have any mice on me.
And that is why you fail. You still don't see him.
Your bag's like,
Yeah, you turn around, you're looking for him. He's where the fuck is he?
Are you wearing a bush or something? Trying to be funny?
Not being funny, I'm hunting. And foraging. I can multitask. Found some pretty sweet mushrooms.
Would you mind if I come along?
Next time we go to the circle, some of the mushrooms are
Sure. And you see like you just see like a clump of grass and mud come up.
I fucking knew it!
He's just like wearing it. He's like, get some mud. Come on.
A fucking exclamation point
Go learn
pops up
some
over
shit.
my head like, Bwah!
Gonna learn some shit today.
Alright. So I'm gonna kind of follow his lead, put some,
Yeah.
like, war paint on.
Yeah, he teaches you how to apply mud. You're not especially good at it, but you will
Yeah.
learn with time.
Yeah.
And you spend the day ranger training
Mhm.
and finding herbs that are herbs and vegetables and like spring onions and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to do the deer thing again. I'm gonna try to find a deer and see if I can go up to it and
All right, yeah.
pass his test.
Yeah,
So,
man. So yeah, I'll say you guys find a group of deer, small group, like
Mhm.
kind of grazing.
A young buck.
I'm gonna go ahead and stealth up to the group as close as I can.
Okay.
That's a 16.
All right, 16.
Yeah.
I don't have deer stats immediately in front of me, but I'm
Yeah.
assuming
It should
that
be in the PHP.
I'm assuming that beats their passive.
I think it does.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. I don't know who has my PHB at the moment.
It's over here. John,
It's over there.
Oop.
Where I cannot reach it.
Do you want me to open that for you?
No, I just want any kind of chips.
Let me open this.
No, yeah, you sneak up to it like it's a group of deer.
Are there any like berries nearby?
No deer stats in this? What the fuck? I guess most people wouldn't want to turn into. Thank you, Jonathan. You're so kind.
I know.
Lovely.
I know.
All right, yeah, it's not. Okay, yeah, that makes
Also-
sense. Deer aren't great. They don't have wonderful stats.
If you want to look up any monster, just
Thank you.
Are there any berries or anything nearby that I would think that deer would like to eat?
I mean, they're eating at the moment, but you find some sweet, big old grass nearby.
I'm gonna like get as close as I can
Like
with the
big,
grass
wet
in my hand
clump
and
of grass.
try to
yummy.
feed one. Thank you, Jordan. I'm gonna go up to one and see if it'll eat out of my hand. Like, is that animal handling?
Put that on the ground with you.
Somebody's gonna get knocked over.
This one will do nature.
Yeah, you do kind of kick
Nature.
that.
This is nature.
How about this?
Oh, 17.
All right, cool. And I'm doing this because this is something different. This is you're not handling an animal.
Right.
This is some other shit. Yeah, you get up to it, and I think I think one of these deer is like a fawn, like a baby deer, and you're kind of trying to channel that naturalism that old Mudfoot has given you, and you hold out the grass, and it kind of like very tentatively steps up and begins eating out of your hand.
I'm gonna like just pet it a little bit behind the ear as it's eating.
Yeah, you do so. It's a little scared, but you do so.
Cool.
Now you're ready for that owlbear.
Shut up. Shut up. The freaking thing is painted black and it's in the sun. Okay. Thank you, Jordan.
Old Mudfoot comes up riding a moose. He's like, "You are on the way!" No, I'm fucking with you.
That would be amazing.
No, that does not happen.
Dang it.
Is he nearby?
Yeah, he is. He's like 20 feet away.
Okay. Is he like? Does he look like he's gonna hunt, or is he just kind of chilling?
He's chilling.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Snap the deer's neck.
No. No.
I'm joking. Like you just do something really fucked up.
Become the master.
It's like, yes, nature has no mercy.
I'm gonna walk back to him. Like just back away from the group of deer slowly.
Yes, you do so. And he says, "You've done well. Very well.
Thank you.
Soon you shall be as good in the ways of nature as I, and be able to detect even when the hawks are flying overhead. Like now." And he looks up,
They're pigeons. No.
and about 5 seconds later, a hawk flies overhead.
Huh.
That's really cool.
That's really cool.
But be wary. The wilds are not without enemies. The tribe of thunder and lightning has fought them off for years. Elemental beings, orcs, other things. There's a dragon hiding somewhere around that I haven't been able to find for years, but I know it's around.
I assure you he's harmless.
I bet. Ain't shit happened, so I assume so.
Unless he's playing the long game.
I mean, he's a dragon.
He could be asleep, I don't fucking know. They can sleep for a long time.
Do you know where I could find an owl chick to raise?
An owl chick? Probably in an owl nest.
I'm gonna try to look for one. So that survival or nature? Or
Nature.
Perception. Okay, nature. That's a 9.
Nope. You cannot find an owl nest.
Yeah.
It's not the easiest to find just because, like, trees around here are pretty big, and bird nests aren't always easily identifiable.
Right.
But he says, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
I got an ear to the owls. They listen to me.
How far is it to the Ghostwise village?
Oh, days of walking.
Days? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you can start.
Yeah. I'm gonna start making my way to them.
Okay. Yeah, you do so. The rest of you, Karina has not shown back up again.
Well, she's probably dead. Or hunting. It's the way.
She is learning the way of the Fearbolg. We'll assume that she's fine until we find a body.
I mean, if she's gone for more than, let's say, 3 months, then we'll send out a search party.
Zathrab, you get back to your shop. Peepers is happy to be back home. He goes and sits down on like a little pillow that's been set out for him.
I love Peepers.
Your father has been tending the shop, and when you walk in the door, he's like, "Ah, good, you're finally back."
Yeah. That was a bit of an adventure. We end up in the Feywild.
Did you know?
Yeah. We were there for some weeks, but I guess it's only been a day here.
Yeah, give or take, yeah.
I can imagine during that time.
I'm gonna be honest, I get very lost when I'm making potions.
It's been 6 years.
Right, well, thank you for taking care of my shop while I was gone.
Uh-huh. No problem, son. I need something to do to get me out of the house nowadays.
I can imagine, like, Ricky showing up one day, just, like, looking around. Oh, what you got here? Doesn't look all that special.
Is this a potion?
Just harassing.
I accidentally broke it. You gotta pay for that.
And then, yeah, he's forced to pay for it.
Yeah.
Bring it, you buy it.
It's like dominate person. It's like, you gotta pay for it. It's like, okay, I'm gonna pay for it. I'm a man of honor.
He did it like 3 more times. I'm making good money on him.
Meg, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't heard from you in a while.
I mean, to be fair,
That was,
it was
a
just
really
me and the
good Julian
woods.
impersonation right there.
It really was. Holy shit, Julian! He's just been here the whole time.
I have mastered.
I just don't know what to do. I
That's fine. You also gotta speak louder because your phone thing isn't being super loud.
I'm sorry.
So you gotta be closer to the phone.
Put it like in your mouth.
Okay.
But yeah, so you begin walking up to the Ghostwise. Does anyone want to do now that you have some downtime because Karina left and you don't want to leave without her probably? Unless you want to do so.
Hey,
I don't control your lives.
I need to create my character.
Spritifix is actually getting acquainted with his new surroundings. And the fact that there's a bar in town helps quite a bit.
It's like alcohol so readily near.
I know. He's like, I don't have to make a distillery anymore.
Oh my god. This is the promised land. It's the promised land. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The quaver in his voice.
How's my
He's
flower
choking up.
doing?
Huh? Your flower's fine. Oh yeah, Orangandir, you went to the cave.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you go to the cave. There is still that statue. That now, hands presented outwards, with the symbol of Hyatea,
Yeah.
the Fearbolg hero, on her chest. Or on its chest. This statue of a large bearded man. And you spend some time there in thought.
Why did I find this? why was this given to me?
Yeah, you camp out there.
Yeah. Hunt for my own food, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And as you spend your first night, you're like, yeah, you're doing that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Second night, you step into a dream-like trance kind of thing while you're sleeping. It's very lucid.
Okay.
And you're kind of... It's strange. It's like you're in the pool of water again.
Huh.
Where you fought that spirit that was in the sword. But then this blackness comes out of you, and it takes the shape of basically like Shadow Orangandir.
Oh god. I can imagine how grumpy that one is.
He's actually really cheery.
Yeah, that's the twist. That is the good Orangandir.
Oh no!
No, yeah.
That's right, guys.
In your dream, you are... It's not fully lucid. It's kind of like it's still a dream. It's still weird. But yeah, you're in the pool of water. You're swimming, and you're able to breathe the water. But then this shadow comes off of you, and crackling with electricity, like a storm cloud, there is this Shadow Orangandir. And you just know it's made up of all your negative emotions. It's your hatred. It's your rage. It's the bad part of the rage. And its eyes are just red and filled with hatred. Like this is a creature that has far less love, and you're realizing it's probably something you could have become or could still become.
No. So, do I have my weapon on me, or?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna hold my maul.
Okay. You pull out Siegebreaker.
I won't become this. And so I attack, I guess.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Okay.
Except instead of your strength, I want you to add your wisdom instead.
Oh, cool.
Messed it really.
So this is a wisdom attack roll. Basically your spell attack bonus, now that I think about it.
Okay, it's 18 plus. Where's my wisdom? Where's my? Oh,
you're the one with the character sheet, dude.
Yeah, I was like, where is it? That's what I meant.
+4.
Yeah, it's +4. Yeah, so that's 22.
All right, yeah, you get your proficiency bonus on top of that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
26.
yeah.
Or 27.
27. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. You bash this thing, and I'm not gonna have you roll damage because this is the realm of dream. Things are very weird here. But yeah, you strike this thing, and it kind of like your hammer goes through it like smoke.
No.
And he says, but won't you? And he digs his hands into you, and he's also wearing these gauntlets now. You've worn them for so long, they're sort of like, even in your dream, you're wearing them.
Okay.
And he picks you up, and he's gonna attempt to throw you. God, what the fuck? Okay. But yeah, he picks you up, and just tosses you, and you're going through the water, and you hit this rock at the bottom of like a lake that you're in, or this pond, or wherever the hell this was in the Feywild.
Okay.
And lightning comes off you as you hit, like as an impact thing.
Oh god. I'm gonna.
I am what makes us strong. I am what makes us a warrior. You alone are too weak to lead this tribe, or to face what we must face.
You are my only weakness, and I'm gonna push off the rock towards him to swing at him again.
Yep. All right, make another wisdom attack roll.
Plus my wisdom plus my proficiency.
Yep.
That's going to be 20. Yeah, 20. No, sorry, not 20. What am I thinking? 15. Don't.
Yeah, so 15.
I don't know why I said.
I don't either.
You try to strike at him, and he just sidesteps it. He seems he's as fast as you are.
Thank you.
But yeah, and then he comes at you again, and he's gonna punch you in the face. And he doesn't. You manage to dodge it, but you're going around and you're doing this fight with him, and I think this continues for a little more. If you can just imagine the cutscene, this without actually having to roll it. So yeah, you're swinging at it, and like it's just like taunting you and punching you, but you're staying strong. And then at a certain point, you see the statue again has appeared in the bottom of this lake. And you see the words, "Prove your strength" again. And you hear the sound of a giant elk, muffled by water.
I'm gonna open myself up and let him hit me.
Yep. So he goes in, and his fist stops an inch from your face. And he collapses into a pile of smoke. And the dream ends. And you awaken and you're at the foot of the statue. And you notice it went from the open arms position, similar to how you were doing, and it has returned back to its knuckles touching position. At some point during the night.
I'll nod to myself, and I'll pack up my stuff and head back.
Alright, yeah, you do so. But yeah, Zafrav, is there anything you wanted to do? You just man in the shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mordenkainen stops in again. It's like, how things going? Business good, yes?
Yeah, pretty good.
Just checking. New people in town?
Yeah.
They know to come to you, right?
Yeah, I'll try and make sure that they do.
Good.
You wanna ask him if he wants anything?
Because I noticed one has a donkey tail.
Oh yeah.
I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, that's
not my problem.
That was from the Feywilds. There's not really much of a fix for that as far as I know.
No, seriously, I don't care. If he comes to my door, I will invite him inside and throw him out the window.
Make an insight check on that.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
You know he's telling the
I
truth.
will feed him to the mimic in my basement.
You have a mimic in your basement?
Don't. It's a long story. I have a variety of home security devices that many would consider unusual. I don't mind you knowing about that. So long as you manage to keep people like Ricky aware to stay the hell out of my house.
He's been trying to break in for weeks.
No, we want him to end up in the mimic. That is our plan. Or in my bag of devouring, one of the two. Just something that eats him and he'll never come back from.
I did manage to steal some business away from him.
Good. Well, goddamn man, that shop is the only thing keeping him off of the rooftops.
True.
And even then, he doesn't do it. So it's like,
No, the bar's the thing keeping him off rooftops.
We gotta get that boy a girlfriend.
Do you want to find a
Or
corpse
kick him out of town.
like massacred
Or
somewhere?
kick him out of town.
Easier said than done. He's crazy. Plus, No one else in town knows how to make bed springs.
True.
Oh my god.
Mine's memory foam.
He's like, all right, just came to check in. How's the gazer doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Yes,
He's,
and Peepers, this little...
He's still just chilling. On
Yeah,
the
this little
pillow.
blue and orange beholder. So, he's chilling.
Yeah, you managed to frighten some trolls.
Oh, good, yes. They're quite powerful against stupid things. I remember that.
Right, well.
Yes, how are we doing today, Peepers? And he's like, ah.
Shoots one beam.
Yeah, he just does it to like have a party. Just like.
Yeah, he does a little laser light show every so often, like.
I've been thinking about.
Zaprab casts like a fog spell or something.
I've been thinking about starting a club and having him be the DJ.
DJ Peepers up in here! You ready to get destructive?
I don't know.
There's like
Oh
headphones
my
around
God.
his body.
What, Meg?
What?
She
What?
said, "Oh my god."
Okay. Yeah, he's like, alright, well, I have things to attend to. I gotta work on my book. So I'll see you later. It's a bitch to get done. It's gonna take me forever.
It takes him 3,000 years.
This, you gotta remember, this game is like 19 years in the past.
Yeah, that's fair.
Honestly, I've just got a loose collection of notes at the moment. Alright, be seeing you. Goodbye.
Alright, bye.
And he leaves, and yeah, and that's your time. Karina, Torvi, is there anything you want to do?
I had something, but then I forgot it with all that stuff that happened.
Okay, that's fine then. We'll come back to you if you remember. Karina, you make your way up to the Ghostwise village.
Oh.
And, yeah, you get there and you're greeted by some familiar ones who I had a list of names, but I have that notebook at the
Look,
moment.
it's the crazy one.
But yeah, some of them are wearing, like, you see some of them are wearing, like, shirts that have, like, they're basically like music tour shirts that have a bunch of locations on the back, and it says, like, the Can't Say No to Cash tour. And then on the back, you see Emberhold, Flockton, Blackshore, you know, like Port Nyanzaru, like all the
Nice.
locations listed.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, and there's one old one who's like, Miss Karina, haven't seen you in a while, and he like points his walking stick at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we've been working on something. If you go back out into the woods of the Owlbear territory, can you take something with you?
What is it?
He pulls out
It's a
like a
sign.
sign. Yeah, he pulls out a sign that has like, it's like one of those wet floor signs. It's kind of like a little person caricature, but it has like pointy ears, and there's an owlbear goring them, and it says "Don't feed the owlbears."
I'm not gonna be going back out there.
All right, suit yourself.
One of these days I might attempt it.
You might?
Yeah.
I swear to God. Is Halali around?
Yes, the girl's she's up at it's the apiary, the thing they call bird houses.
Aviaries?
Aviary.
Aviary. I was
The
close.
apiary is where flying monkeys live.
Apiary is
No,
bees.
apiary's bees. Dang
Okay,
it.
I was close.
I know because Skyrim.
I wanted flying monkeys.
Yeah, she's at the aviary.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to the aviary.
Yeah, you head over there. It's a bit of a walk, but you go and there you see different ghostwise tending to owls. Some of them are full grown. It's basically an owl stable,
Yeah.
but it's kind of big and outdoorsy. So like they just kind of have their own trees and nests.
Mm-hmm.
And Halali is currently up in a tree tending to some young owlings.
Oh. That's why I came here. Halali?
Yes? Oh, Karina, you're back!
Yes? Do you mind if I join you up there?
Sure, come on up.
Alright, I'm gonna take out my climbing hooks and just climb up.
Yep. You begin climbing up. You hear old Mudfoot's voice. Use the hooks.
And then
He's taught you a lot about just like using the right equipment for the job.
Yeah.
Even if that equipment is mud.
Yep.
Love me some mud.
He's a really great.
Fuck off, bird.
It was Peepers.
Yeah, you get up there and Halali, she's this diminutive, ghost-wise warrior woman.
Mm-hmm.
But currently she's just kind of in regular clothes and she's tending these little owl hatchlings.
Mm-hmm.
That have gotten it's been spring for a while, so they're actually a little bit older at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting bigger. They're about the size of regular owls at this point,
right?
And growing every day, but they're still a little bit fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're gonna be learning to fly in a little bit.
Do you mind if I feed one?
Go for it. And she hands you like, basically like a little pouch that has a bunch of birdseed.
Birdseed?
I don't know, man.
Giant birdseed.
Oh, wait, yeah.
It would be like meat or like mice.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Fuck it. It's like some. It's like
freezer frozen.
Yeah, it's got some bowls in it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and like put like hold one over one of their heads and just like try to feed it.
And it snaps it out of your hand.
I'm gonna start petting it. How long does it take for them to get fully grown?
Oh, not too long. They age the same as regular owls. Although I think they live a bit longer. Yes, the one on the right is going to be my new mount. I'm eager to take to the skies again.
Do you need all of them?
No? Why?
I've been doing a lot of nature training recently, and I'd like someone watching my back that isn't a fallible person. I'd like someone or something rather, who I can take hunting with me and rely on more.
I'm honored, but I think the owl would be better.
Funny.
You're hilarious.
Funny.
That's what I was implying, yes. So would you mind if I raised one?
Sure.
Thank you.
We can arrange that. We can get you set up.
Good.
Get some things.
Good. I'd like that.
She gives you a pamphlet.
Here's how you take care of your new owl. And
it comes
here
in a
is the
Petco
cozy.
box.
Mm-hmm. Little
This is your adoption.
cardboard box.
Alright, we are gonna need a small fee. There's a small fee
That's fine.
for the license.
So you brought home a new baby owl.
It's like Captain Rogers from Spider-Man. From Spider-Man Homecoming.
So, you brought home a new baby owl.
Yeah.
It was 90.
I'm gonna give it to you if it's not shipped. Is there anything specific I need to do? Or can I just gather the stuff and start heading
No,
back?
well, she gives you whatever you need.
Okay, cool.
And then you start heading out.
Mm-hmm.
She gives you as many tips as she can.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, you guys like spend the better part of the day preparing,
Mm-hmm.
getting you guys ready for travel, getting the owl ready for travel, because carrying it would not be ideal, and you sort of walked here.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll say there's a cart going to the Feywild village.
Okay.
So yeah, You get set up, and they put the little owl in the cart
Mm-hmm.
with some of the other stuff that they're trading with the Fearbolgs. And they begin heading out with you back to the Nutwood area.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like you and Halali and another Ghostwise who's like driving the cart most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a night glider up in the sky by the name of Barnus.
They keep watch.
Yep.
Good.
Riding a giant owl.
Mm-hmm.
Success.
I mean, part 1 is success. There's a bit of a road ahead. But yeah.
Then comes the hardest part of Dungeons and Dragons.
Learning to love.
Motherhood.
Oh god, that's even worse.
Yeah.
We will get to learning to love.
That's a little advanced.
We explore some crazy shit in my games.
I mean, Torvi already has a boyfriend.
Yeah. So yeah, you get back.
I don't have.
You have an owl now.
I'm hard to get along with.
Rungandir, you spend time and you see your old flame. No.
Oh god.
Yes, Jessica.
Jessica! What are you doing here? And is
her
that
sister.
Natia?
Yes. Her sister Nadia.
I came to fight giants. Let's spit.
Get the shovels.
God damn it.
No, not in this game as well.
Every game. Every game we will be shoveling shit.
Did I, coming back from my journey, did anything happen to me? Other than just like learning about myself?
Nope. You went on a journey of self-exploration.
I mean, normally I just take drugs.
You have, yeah. No, there is some straight up peyote and shit that you guys use sometimes, but at the moment you're good.
Cool.
Actually, there is some fucking rules for druidic drugs if you want to try that shit out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Matt Mercer is a cool dude.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It's an option. It's on the table.
I'll think about it.
Okay. I'll go to that page
real
real quick, just because I want to.
Okay.
completely.
Don't twist my arm.
Alright.
Alright, you take the drugs.
Okay.
I'm fucking kidding.
I
yeah,
mean, if you guys want to fight the Tarask, okay.
We're level 7. We're gods, basically.
Gods, right?
We're gods.
Yeah. So you make your way back, and eventually Karina comes back with a Ghostwise crew to your village, Urungandir, while you're hanging out. They come in one day. Your buddies come and unload some trade goods and make deals with them.
Good to see you all again.
There's a baby owl.
Good to see you too, big guy.
What's this? We
Trying
don't eat owl here.
Trying to raise her.
You're trying to... That's not an owl bear. That's a giant owl, you know.
Yes, I know.
Well, take care of it.
I
Give it
will.
plenty of food. And, prepare for nips.
Oh, it's already tried.
Yeah, Karina shows you her hand, and it's just like there's a bunch of scars.
Yeah.
I need to get gloves.
Bees.
You mean like these? Lifts the giant stone gauntlets.
I don't think I need that much protection. She's still tiny.
They're giant owls, you'd be surprised.
I mean, yeah.
She's still young.
The guy driving the cart is like, you'd be surprised, and he's like missing a hand.
Here's a hook.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Okay, I was gonna say, damn. I'm gonna go,
I used to think little nips are nothing. Little nips are quite a big deal when they have a foot-long beak.
and your hand is about 6 inches. I'm gonna take my new owl and I'm gonna go see Mudfoot again.
Yep. You take the owl out, and you go out to Mudfoot's area. And yeah, when you get there, he he's sitting in his hut. He's like feeding some milk to the baby foxes, the fox kits. What's up?
Nothing much.
So
I just
casual.
took a little trip up to the Ghostwise village and
Cool.
came back with something. And I wanted to get some advice on how to raise it. How to raise her.
And he takes this, and you notice it's a boulette shell bowl. Bowl's really good. That he's like feeding the kits milk from, and then he kind of like lifts the bowl a little bit. He thinks over it.
That one too?
Shrinks from the bowl.
Elk.
Puts it back down for them. It's like, well, owls, they need a good supply of food. That's a giant one like them Ghostwise ride.
Yep.
So it needs plenty of room. So wherever you're living, you're going to have to make it a nest.
Right, living. I haven't really thought that one out yet.
Still staying at the bar, huh?
No, actually, most nights I've been sleeping out in the woods recently, but
Good.
I guess something more permanent would not be a bad idea.
Hint.
Yep. That would be nice. I gotta say, I've taken a liking to it. Know what I mean? Yes, it's quite nice having a place of your own, being self-reliant, not having to share with your whore of an ex-wife.
So that's why he went crazy.
She took everything, you know.
The kids, the dog.
The kid's
like-
dog.
Now I have all of the dogs, and he like picks up all the fox kits, like, they're mine.
Eye twitches.
I'm debating whether I want that last part to be canonical or not.
What, the ex-wife thing? Oh, it should. That's why he doesn't live in the village anymore. He's like, I can't bear the sight of the village anymore. She did it.
She left me for a doppelganger.
Oh my.
Of himself.
Of me. Do you know how disappointing it was that your wife is cheating on you with yourself?
God damn it.
Bullshit.
He was more romantic. He spoke primordial to me.
I can speak primordial. Yes, but you don't do it in Aquan, the language of love.
Damn it.
Everyone knows that Terran is the best.
It just sounds like a bunch of rocks rolling
Yeah.
out of your mouth.
Can I help it if I learned from a Caleb door? I learned a language from a talking rock. What do you want from me, woman?
He's just screaming out the window.
That's right! Walk away! Walk away with that beautiful bastard!
I don't think she's outside.
This isn't happening.
Oh, damn it! Son of a bitch.
But this has given us a great amount of insight into Old
It is.
Bloodfoot's backstory.
It's not happening, on the outside, but there's just a faraway
There's
look.
inner,
There's a faraway
there's inner
look in his eye.
turmoil.
Yes.
There's inner turmoil happening.
A single tear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, he gives you some advice. He gives you some ideas on what they eat and what you're going to need to get. Other meats can work okay, but generally you want to give them what they actually eat.
Yeah, so like voles and...
Bulls, and then
mice.
bigger things once they get bigger, so
Yeah.
like
Deer.
raccoons,
Yeah.
possums.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try to teach it to avoid skunks.
Yeah.
Most animals learn that the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
If you can establish some nature connection and be like, hey,
Skunks
not a
will
good
get you.
idea.
I actually want to take Speak with Beasts as a spell.
Speak with animals.
Speak with animals. Oh, my
Speak with
character's-
beasts is a whole nother thing. Hey, sexy beast. You speak in my language?
Speak with beasts is going to be very useful in the club that Peepers and Zaphrab
Yep.
make.
Do you know of any good spot that I can try to get kind of what you have set up here?
Nope, I took the best one.
Okay, second best.
Place with a view. Good foraging opportunities. Good hunting. Everyone leaves me the fuck alone.
Alright, how about second best?
Second best.
Torby took it.
What was that?
Torby took it.
Tori took it. No, I'm fucking with you. It's like, yeah, we can look around.
Good.
Spy out. We can get Torilo to help. He ain't doing nothing right now, I don't think.
Torilo's just like knocked out, like sleeping somewhere. He's been sleeping for weeks.
We can get that fancy wizard to help. Morden, kind, some.
Oh no, he doesn't like involvement.
Yep. We can get some people to Torilo, and that big Fearbog fellow friend of yours, and the gnome and the human lady, and that grasshopper fella too, if he's feeling it. Like, no, I ain't feeling it today. What the fuck are you doing?
Did he follow you?
I followed you. No, I'm fucking with you. No one's there.
Hey, I'm not here. I'm elsewhere.
You're elsewhere.
Oh yeah.
Becomes invisible.
I'm not here. Like what?
Do you know how frustrating it is to have an argument with someone and they decide they've had enough and just turn invisible and walk away? Happens all the time. It's a dick move, but we all do it. We all do it.
I'm gonna run into his camp to see what's going on. Except I'm gonna be trotting in there in a bear form. A big old brown bear just walks into camp.
Oh shit, not this shit again. Buster, get the fuck out of here.
So,
I told you. Wait, that's not Buster.
Oh, it's a new bear.
Get the fuck out of here.
I shit.
And he starts making himself big, and he undoes his shirt a little bit, like, come on. Ah,
I'm gonna get up
my
on
territory. I pee here.
I'm gonna get on all four legs and just gonna bat him on top of the head, just like lightly.
And he begins wrestling with you. He's like, gotta show him who's boss.
Yeah. In the midst of that, I'm just gonna transform.
This will be a grapple check regardless.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll, buddy.
He grapples you for sure.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he rolls super good, and he is a strong ranger.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I got it, and he's got the bear in a headlock. He's like, tap out, you son of a bitch. But yeah, you
What did you roll?
unshapeshift.
But you accidentally
I rolled a
like, ah!
I rolled a 18.
You got a natural 17.
Oh, Nat. Well, then he got me.
Yeah.
In bear form, you're not as strong.
True. Let go of me.
Yeah, you unshapeshift. He's like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna stand up.
God damn. Yeah, you stand up. He's still got you in the headlock. You're both equally tall. It's like, God damn it, damn kids.
Let go.
Coming into my goddamn camp, turning into bears and shit.
This happened
Every
more than
time.
once.
You have no fucking idea. They take that Allure route and they just like, oh, we can do whatever we want. Let's mess with old Mudfoot. And he gives you a noogie. It's like, they always do this shit. Some of them made it like I think it was like a college prank or something.
I was
like
just-
rite of initiation or something.
I was just testing. And I'm gonna try and break off.
Yeah, and he lets you. It's like, get out of here. Damn college kids.
I don't go to college anymore.
That's why you fail.
You have to stay in college until you die. That is the goal.
I'm the long thing. Remember? I brought her over. I introduced. Yeah, never mind.
I know who you are. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know.
Respect is earned. It's also given a little bit, just so I don't piss people off, but it's mostly earned.
Yeah, who put out your tree that one time?
That was a doppelganger. No, I'm fucking with you. That
That son of a bitch.
It's like,
Stop bringing up your wife.
you and your teenagers are probably the one who started it. You kids used to come in and take my mushrooms.
I don't know what you're talking about. I look over to you.
They know I have the best mushrooms. This is my territory.
I'm just petting my owl.
I pee here.
We know.
My territory is my...
We know you do. You've scarred many a child.
I cover her ear tops. I'm like, don't fight around her. You'll scare her.
You old crazy. I just wanted to come by.
Alright, you've done so.
Grumpy old fungus
Nice young whippersnapper.
We're both grumbling. Fine. Stay by yourself, crazy old fungus-footed lout.
Oh, go back, see a hill giant of a mother.
I spit as well.
And then you murder him. No.
Let's see if you get any of my mom's stew after that comment. No, that's when Uncle.
Oh, that's right.
She's great at making stew. And you know it. You'll regret it. I'm gonna head out. Back.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Does he just show up here?
Hmm?
Does he do that often?
I mean, not so often nowadays, but them young ones, they get into druidic arts and they're like, well, let's go steal old Mudfoot's mushrooms. Hunt his animals. Put out his fires.
Yeah,
they came into your house and put out your fire.
Assholes.
So he did start it.
Jordan, you're just a fucking mess over there, man. Jesus Christ. Just
Father Rourke would be pleased.
Trying to look at battery. Okay. But yeah, he helps you get set up for taking care of a baby owl.
And then I want to kind of go out in the woods and gauge a good area for a house.
Yeah, he'll help you do that, and he tells you where to find Chirilo, and I think... actually, he probably just has his owl send a message. It's like, here, and he just, like, puts a big mark on a note, like a scrap of paper or something, and, like, hands it to the owl. Take it to the elf! Woo! And the owl takes it and flies over to you, like, the other elf!
I was gonna say, the owl flies to me. Hello!
Woo! And it starts going east, and then, like, the other elf! Turns around. There we go. That's the right direction.
You're gonna see a raven land in front of you. It's gonna start speaking in my voice.
You can't fly yet.
No, it's not me.
Oh, it's a silver raven?
It's the silver raven. I got distracted by the old man. I wanted to let you know that we're gonna be moving out tomorrow.
God, what are you doing?
Several expletives later, the raven flies off.
Ooh, raven stew.
Roll, you gonna roll for that? I'll look at the stats, motherfucker.
It's raven stats.
Wait, what? Was that one of your...
It's I'm a class 12.
Did you do that?
Who, what?
Is this a test?
Mm.
Why was that here? What was that?
He has like a sling that he like throws a rock at it with, and it hits it. Ah! Ah! There's a flash of silver feathers, and then it turns into a little statue.
The fuck?
Damn kids!
What?
Sending their birds to steal my mushrooms, take my wives,
What?
put out my fires.
I'm sorry.
He goes and takes the fucking statue,
The kids are taking your wives?
What?
turning into animals and shit, sending their little spies.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna walk back in.
What? That was you? What?
You know he has a silver raven.
No, I know. I've just never seen him use it.
No, you have.
No, I saw him like use it to fly.
He
I
was
didn't know
in
it
the
could
Feywild.
speak. I know. I didn't know it could speak.
No, he used it to send out on the messenger to say, hey, we're at the tower.
Oh, that's right.
Still freaks you out, I guess.
Yeah, it still does.
Still weird.
Still weird.
Because it speaks in his voice,
Yeah.
but it's a raven. Yeah, you're holding out like, how is this any different than when your ball came going into my yard back when I lived in the village?
Because I'm bigger, and I will put you in a headlock.
Okay, aside, this is the stupidest fucking interaction, but I love it.
I just wanted to give him the
I
message
know, I know.
and not have to deal with him anymore. And he took out my raven.
It's like, you send another raven into my turf. It better be good for stew.
I'll remember that.
Goddamn magical bullshit.
Goddamn old man.
Both mumbling.
Young bucks. Fancy ass gauntlets running around like he owns the place.
This has been enlightening. Let Cirillo know I'll be back in a little bit.
This is the closest you'll ever see to actual fearbold politics.
We'll be back soon. We have a job to do.
Alright.
You wonder why your
It involves killing giants.
Sounds good. Yeah, they both spit. Yeah, you guys head out. What time is it? Do we have a time?
It's like
I know
2 something.
Jordan's gotta go eventually.
2:43.
It's 2:43.
Okay, we got more time.
Yeah, we got like 2 hours.
So we get on our giant Taurus and we ride out.
Yeah, you guys prep. You get ready for the journey.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritifex comes with you, because why the fuck not? Jonathan did not take the drugs.
Should I have?
I don't know, it's your call, man.
I
I'm
took
not-
something that equates to weed then.
Alright.
It's a short break.
That's fine, no. We got drug rules.
Do we?
Mm-hmm.
We do.
I'll look
Temporary guide.
it up for you.
I'm fucking around, man. It's like it'd be
Jonathan,
fun.
I'm so disappointed. Okay.
Yeah, you guys begin heading out. You're all armed up again. You begin walking out towards Emberhold. And you make the journey. And as you, after a few days, walking through normal forests again. Do you take the owl with you, or do you leave
Oh
it?
yeah,
Okay.
I'm taking her with me.
It's like one of those baby backpacks.
It would be, it's
Can it fly?
as heavy as an actual owl. It's learning.
It's learning to fly. I'm teaching her how to
It's
fly
getting pretty
and
good.
to hunt.
Yeah, I think some of the time it might ride on Asgrix or something, or like perched on Orungandir because it is a big bird.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys head out, all of ya. Peepers, Spiritifex, Asgrix, you four. And you're heading out on the road, and as you're stepping out of the woods territory, you're getting into more mountainy areas. You're having to go over the mountains, Lord of the Rings style.
Anyway.
And you come to... What are you looking at?
Nothing. I'm
Alright.
just looking at giant owl pictures. That's all.
Alright, you guys come to Dwarven territory eventually after week of traveling, maybe more.
Okay.
Because I'm not bothering with time too much. But you guys get out there, and you see small Dwarven farming communities, and some of them, like, as you're cresting the mountains... Yeah, you guys, as you're cresting this mountain, you can see some of the Dwarven farms are kind of a little bit fucked up. Like, looks like there's a house or two that are, like, collapsed.
Does this look like the work of giants?
Yeah. It looked like someone threw rocks at the houses. And that the fields have been a little bit torn up in some places.
Big ugly bastards. Let's go and look inside and maybe we'll see something.
Can I get a sense from looking at the tracks? What kind of giants?
Yeah, when you get closer, like you guys actually get down from the damn mountain and check out the farms. You can make a survival check with advantage or perception, whatever works.
Is anybody here?
Yeah, we're all here.
Perception. So that's an 18.
What?
What was that, Meg?
We're all here.
We're all here.
You're being really quiet.
I said, is anybody here?
Yeah, there are people, but like the town has been fucked up a little bit.
Okay.
What was that?
An 18.
Yeah, you could tell it was probably hill giants.
Good, big, stupid, and extra stupid, actually.
I couldn't think of a third thing.
No, I couldn't.
Big and stupid covers it quite well.
Big, stupid, and clumsy.
There we go.
Yeah, you can see in the ground just like places where like the corn or whatever like was being planted was just like entire giant handfuls were just like pulled out and presumably shoved into their mouths. You see their big old footsteps and where they crushed the plants.
Yeah.
I forgot my vocabulary at the moment. And you can see where the boulders came and hit houses. And you see some dwarves trying to like rebuild certain parts. They're putting together a barn. There's not a lot, but they're working on it.
Pardon
Does
us.
it look like they walked through?
What?
Does it look like they walked
Does
through?
it look like they walked through?
You can't tell for sure. You think they probably went on a while past the farming community?
Excuse us.
Eh?
Do you know where the giants went?
Yeah, you go up to this group of dwarves working on a barn. And they're like, they went back towards Emberhold in the mountain, eh? And then they came right back out, eh?
Do you know what they wanted?
Well, food. Because they came in, eh? We're having lots of food, eh? And then they left with peoples. Our peoples, eh?
Yes.
We did what we could, eh? But only so much you can do against them big folks, eh? What we'll give them what for, eh?
Did you see where they went after they got out of Emberhold?
Back north, eh? Presumably back to Hakam, eh?
Alright, let's go.
What did
talk.
they look like?
A different dwarf speaks up. He said, hey, they were big, oh, and well, they had mostly dark hair and kind of tannish skin. Wielding the big, they were hill giants. We know our giant types. We like killing them real good.
How
I
many?
can tell you without a doubt they were hill giants.
How many did you see?
Oh, lots of them. An entire raiding party. They're not usually this organized.
Yeah, right. First the orcs get organized, now the giants.
I know, what the fuck? Right, eh?
Well,
Let's continue on to Emberhold. See if we can discern what they took.
yeah. Let's go.
Alright, yeah,
So
you guys.
they went back towards the calm.
They went back to Hakam, the land of giants. Giant territory.
How far away is the calm from where we are?
Oh, for giants, not too far. Few days travel.
For us?
For you,
Wait, that's
it's a much more
for
difficult
them?
trek through mountains. A little bit longer.
A
Your
few
strides
days
aren't as
for
big.
them.
What was
Yeah,
that?
A few days for giants, yeah.
Okay, so like a few weeks for us or something?
Depending on where you're going, Hakam is an entire part of a continent. I mean, you could cross over the border fairly easily enough, but it's like, where are you going to go after that? You need to track them for quite a while.
Let us go to Emberhold.
Yeah, so you guys, you want to go to Emberhold, and as you're going through, like, the dwarves don't have a lot of farming going on. You know, they try to keep to their mountains, but for the most part, people, like, there's only some of them that work above ground and basically do the things that keeps the rest of the community fed and whatnot. But yeah, you get to Emberhold, and it's just a doorway in a mountain that has two big old giant dwarf statues. Oxymoron, I know. No, two big, finely carved dwarves holding battle axes, and a shield that bears their standard.
And are there gates?
There's a door, yeah.
Yeah, there's a big old double doors that are just tall enough to admit you, Urungandir, but would cause trouble for giants. And there are guard posts you can see kind of built into the mountain. There are guard posts. Like window slits, you can see murder holes basically built into the mountain.
How did the giants get inside?
We'll find out.
And then you see dwarves with crossbows at the murder holes basically. And
give it a knock.
Yeah, it's not unoccupied. Like there's dwarf guards like pretty close to the entrance. They're like, "Hey, what can we do for you? Eh?"
We're investigating the giant attacks.
Aye. You're the ones we've been sent from Nutwood, eh?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
All right. Come on in then, eh? And they open the doors for you. And you step into the hallways, and going into the hallways of Emberhold, you see along the walls they're very finely smoothed out, fine dwarven craftsmanship with basically the stories of their people like carved out on the walls. It's pretty neat. You see dwarves marching along, some of them wearing armor and like with big old heavy crossbows on their back and axes, those like the guards or militia or whatever. And then some of them you see like they're just regular dudes walking around like doing work. Some of them are going home from a day at the mines and they have like pickaxes slung over their backs. One or two you see wearing Flindle Cash, Can't Say No to Cash tour shirts.
Because he toured here, yeah.
This was the first stop. Yeah, dwarves
Gonna profit on that. I
dwarves love Flindle. They like his music.
That's surprising.
It is.
But yeah, you guys are escorted by guards basically to meet with the dwarf king Rorik. We'll say Rorik True Anvil.
True Anvil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're taken into his audience chamber, and you see sitting on this fine golden gilded throne, this dwarf leader. He's got reddish hair that's kind of going gray. He's not wearing armor at the moment, but he's wearing very nice dwarven clothes.
Okay.
And he's got some battle scars. Like this guy has been in some fights. He's fought orcs, giants, goblins, something. This guy has fought some shit.
He's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf. They hate everything that is mean, basically, with a vengeance. And some of the things that aren't evil. Yeah, they love fighting shit because they have to fight shit all the time. Yeah, he's got this one scar going over a bad eye, basically, that's just whited out. and he's got a beard that goes down most of his chest, basically braided, and with the rest of his hair kind of pulled back in a ponytail. I was like, salutations! Welcome to my kingdom.
We are honored by your welcome, King Rorik.
Aye. So.
I do a bow.
Alright, Torvi bows. So you are the Order of Silver Arrows.
Yes, we are.
And he looks you up and down, this motley crew. Kind of nods. It's like, alright, you guys look kind of battle-hardened. Looks at Rungandir up and down, like, that dude's got scars. That one's wearing a leather jacket made out of some kind of monster.
And I have Feywild scales.
Yeah.
And an owl.
Yeah, no.
No, you're an intimidating-looking group with a giant lynx and a baby giant owl and a gazer. Peepers is gonna try to charm the king.
Peepers, stop being
Peepers,
so
no! Ah! The king is charmed. He's like, what can I do for you?
Oh my god.
Yes, all the money. Take my army, Master Peepers.
Peeper becomes the main villain.
You want my crown? It is yours. You are now the king. Oh, it's not for you? Xanathar. Sure. He can have whatever he wants if you're vouching for him. Yeah, no.
How did the giants get in?
The giants did not get in. They attacked our settlements upstairs. We don't make our settlements big enough, our holes big enough that giants can get in easily. They gotta crouch and fight us on our terms if they want to get in.
Right, one of the farmers...
Plus, the hill giants are too fucking fat to get in the damn doors.
One of the farmers had said they came up into Emberhold and took people.
Aye. Mostly they hit the settlements above ground. They attacked a few guard towers as well, though. One reached its grubby mitts inside and tried to grab people at the doors. We took his arm for that.
Good.
There's a giant's arm mounted on the wall.
Not here, but there is somewhere.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it's like, yes, the captain of the guard has it currently mounted above his mantle.
Good.
Or he will. He's having it stuffed and mounted at the moment.
Yeah, better not have rotting giant arms.
No, it's disgusting.
Yes.
It's a hill giant arm, it only smells bad.
No, they smell awful.
Well, what can we do to help?
The problem is,
Well,
some of our people... What was that, Meg?
I was gonna ask if they had been attacked a lot recently.
You were gonna ask if they attacked a lot recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
The giants, I mean.
Fucking bird.
It's not registering a waveform.
It's there, trust me.
Okay.
Trust me, it fucking hears it. He says, like, we've always had some small skirmishes with them, occasionally. Usually fire giants, but the hill giants got smart. They learned from their smarter cousins that to start preying on us. We've seen a little bit more activity of them lately. Unfortunately, we're not quite as far inward as some of the human settlements, and we're a bit too big to go unnoticed. So yes, we've had a bit more giant activity as of late.
How can we help?
Well, I'd like to... Some of our people were killed.
Yes.
It happens, yes. Some of them were taken, including one of our finest warriors. A fine dwarf One of the finest dwarves who ever fought. A veteran of more wars than I can count on my fingers. By the name of Fargrim.
Fargrim.
Yes. But other folks. Commoners, blacksmiths, whoever they thought would be useful. If you could free them, we'd be grateful, but... there's hell on my voice.
How far north do they typically take people?
That's the problem, we don't know.
We will return.
But we do have news.
Oh.
We do know that from one of our sources that the chief is named Nosner. Yes, Nosnra, that's it. Apparently he fought at the Battle of Nutwood. It was his hill giants that were there.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, we'll see about getting your people back. And hopefully, these hill giants will be down a leader.
Thank you.
Well, okay, this is Meg speaking. They were probably taken to Hakam. And that's like a long ways away from here, so...
We gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, if we want to get to them faster, we're going to need some sort of transportation.
True.
More pressing at the moment, though. We've been having incursions of trolls from the south.
Of course. We've been dealing with increased troll activity as well.
We've noticed them.
Yes. Something is very much riling up the giants. And usually, and this is the oddest part, trolls, more than any of them, they don't form leadership among themselves unless one is especially big and nasty.
Usually
But
what?
there's one walking around with an embroidered loincloth, wearing a crown. Some kind of prince of trolls.
My God.
It can't be.
The giants are long gone, but the trolls we need to deal with now.
That is definitely something we can do.
Especially this one. It's an odd one. It's got 4 arms. And it's bigger than the rest. Meaner. Tougher.
We'll do what we can.
Good.
Alright.
I'll lend you some of my goat knights and veterans. What I can, but I need most of my people to defend our home from further giant incursions.
Understood. We'll make quick work of them.
Yes,
Thank
we will.
Does he give us a place? Like,
Yeah,
where
he'll
the
give you
concentration
details
of
to a place, and
trolls is, or is
he'll
it
have
the
a
same
goat
place?
knight. He'll have the men he's sending escort you to the places they're having troubles.
Okay, let's do it.
Cool, let's go.
And as you leave, he's like, "While you're out there, kill a few of the bastards for me."
Alright.
Your Majesty.
Yeah, and you guys are escorted out of the hall, and you are introduced to the goat knight who will be accompanying you. Her name is Ovina Orkfo, and she's a badass orc lady with black hair who rides a goat. A
Okay.
giant goat.
She's a... Okay.
She's a goat knight.
A dwarf goat knight.
Goat knight.
Yes.
Orc. What he said.
Oh,
Huh?
she's an orc?
Orkfo is her last name.
Oh, yeah. I was like...
I like dwarf names. They're simple and straight to the point.
I think it'd be difficult for an orc to be a dwarf, a goat knight.
Hey, unless that goat's huge.
Yeah.
It's
an
a
aurochs.
dire goat. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, goat knight.
I don't know.
It's like, good meeting ya. So, we're off to kill us some trolls then, eh?
That would be what we think.
Yes.
Definitely.
Sounds good to me. I've been too cramped up in here in these mines, waiting for the fight to come to me. Eh? Let's go
Well,
kill
now
some
you're going
giants,
to
eh?
fight.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Right.
And yeah, you guys head out. How much time we got?
I It
Jordan, when do you got to
is,
be going?
Like around 4:20 or something like that.
So we have an
4:20?
hour.
Okay, so you got time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys begin heading out. You've got a few dwarves with you. These ready fighters. 2 of them got big old dwarven heavy crossbows. You've got a gnome volunteer, because there's some gnomes walking around this city. They associate well with the dwarves. They have common interests. So there's like a little gnome warrior who has like a hand crossbow, and then you have Ovina. That was her name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
We're on the way to the trolls, yeah.
Yep.
Along the way, I'm gonna try to find like little creatures to try to teach my owl how to hunt.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you do so. You
Make
can,
sure she's growing up right.
Yeah, if you want to, you can make a survival strike. See just how successful you are. Natural one.
Yeah.
You'll find nothing.
There are no animals in existence.
They're like, yeah, we killed all of them. We took care of our pest problem. No, I'm yeah. Yeah, you're having trouble finding food. You're getting into your stores of what you have packed.
Yeah.
But you do try to practice with the dead mice, but it doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll do it. We'll consult Mudfoot about how to find shit out in farm territory. You gotta be hiding somewhere, find rabbits and shit.
You usually have to smoke them out.
Burn down the fields.
I think these people have suffered enough.
Yes.
Ugh.
I have a question.
Yes.
When I do the Illumina thing, or Illuminance, or whatever it's called,
Yeah?
on Wayfinder, how long does that last?
Until you turn it off, or until you sheath it.
I'm gonna...
Okay.
It's Locust, Meg.
No, it's got...
Oh, the light thing, never mind.
I'm gonna turn into a direwolf. And scout ahead, see if I see anything. Smell anything.
Okay, yeah, you all watch as a Rungandir turns into a giant wolf. And pows ahead of the group for quite a while. And Asgrix will actually run with you. Buddy with the cat.
Cool.
And then Peepers is like, "Ah!" He's like floating afterwards, but I don't know if he's as fast.
He just gets flushed with the dust.
Jordan, Jonathan, can you hand me my phone?
Yeah.
He like starts shooting lasers at you guys.
Thank you.
Rude.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't raised right. Came from a broken home.
Oh man, once I hear that.
Wait, who?
I'm doing my best.
Peepers, yeah, Zafrab's doing what he can.
Yeah.
But he's a troubled child.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and see if I smell any troll smell.
Yeah, you can make a perception check with advantage
Yes.
for the overall.
That's a natural 19 on one of them.
Okay, yeah. You're sniffing ahead, and it takes a while for you guys to get there. And I think you guys actually get put in a cart. Most of you, like you're in a wagon, so you don't have to walk the whole damn way. You'll get there a little bit faster.
Yeah.
A wagon pulled by oxen.
Cool.
And at first there's nothing, but then as you're getting further into the Emberhold territory, you start picking up whiffs of troll on the wind. Good while away, but definitely there.
Which
you can
direction?
smell their stink. They're to the south. They're sticking to the trees.
Okay, I'm gonna keep scouting on ahead then.
Yeah. And it's a long trip. So like you're using more than one use of. You only have like 2 uses of.
Yeah, I only have
right?
2 use, so I'll just
Yeah.
I'll stop. I'll transform back to myself.
Hmm.
Then I'm just gonna point that way.
Alright, let's go. We're on foot from here. And Ovina begins trotting off on her goat. What was that?
I have named my owl.
What was the
Her
name?
name is Mala.
Mala. Cool. Do wild shape, does that come back with short rest or long rest?
I don't recall.
Wild shape is short rest.
Cool.
Let me double check.
Wild shape.
Wild shape. Bam, 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 bam. You make every shape.
There it is.
Bam,
Wild shape. Starting at
Make
second
my
level.
heart ache.
Your expended uses when you finish a short or long rest.
Cool.
Come on, wild shape.
Wild shape, I think I love you. Anyway.
Yeah, short rest.
Where's my shit? Yeah.
When does it get more? When do we get more of that?
It's 2 for the longest time.
Yeah.
But then yeah, as you are as you were sniffing, you also catch the scent of something else. So you think there's something different. You never smelled it as a wolf before, so you're not sure. The trolls you got, but you think it might be some other giants. Something nasty.
Can I recognize it?
Smell.
Well,
No.
even with favorite enemy?
It smells.
You don't have a wolf nose.
That's fair.
He's catching this shit on the wind
That's fair.
with keen senses.
It smells like giant though.
Smells giant, yeah.
I'm gonna start. Which way?
Also to the south.
And how strong is it?
As strong as the trolls.
And how far are they right now?
It's hard to tell. They're in the wilderness somewhere out here.
So I could say they're relatively close.
Yeah, somewhere around here.
I'm gonna transform back to myself. They're somewhere around here, not just trolls. I smell giant.
Can I do a survival check to see like if any giants have come through here?
Yeah, you can check.
Okay. Would I have advantage? His favorite enemy?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, I can't hear you guys.
That's
I'm sorry.
19, my guy.
What's
Ooh,
happening?
natural.
He's checking to see if there's giants.
Yeah.
So that's a
Okay.
21 total.
You after like going through this wooded area, this forest that's on the edge of Emberhold's territory, you are looking around at the ground. You're keeping an eye to the ground, and you find, sure enough, there are some troll prints.
Mm-hmm.
And you see bigger prints that you think are probably hill giants.
Hill giants. Good catch, big man.
Hill
Hill giants.
At least 3.
At least 3 separate ones.
We'll have to focus on killing those giants first.
I can manage that.
We'll do this quietly. I'm gonna talk
That's
to the
my
rest of the
specialty.
group. We'll take out these giants first, and then we'll focus on this so-called Prince of Trolls.
Okay.
Yes, Doc.
Do not engage with any trolls if you have to.
Okay.
Alright, let's search.
Alright, I'll say that survival check can cross over. And so you begin following the hill giant tracks. And you're getting deeper into the forest, and it's getting darker. And you, as you're moving through the forest, you can hear actually the giants. You hear them arguing. But I'm hungry.
Well,
It's like,
that's the
shut
people
up,
travel.
we'll have dwarfs soon enough. We just gotta wait till they let their guard
Can I
down
stealth?
again. What was that?
Can I stealth?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
stealth.
I'm a stealth.
Mutton today, mutton yesterday, and damned if it's mutton
24.
tomorrow.
Oh, stealth is but why not?
Huh?
24.
No,
Okay.
man.
And I'm going off by myself.
Yep.
I got a 10.
Okay. Did you add your bonus or no?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do direwolves have dark vision? Or... I don't think so.
No.
How about mountain lions?
I will say a mountain lion probably has dark
Yeah.
vision.
I'm gonna transform into a large mountain lion then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stealth. Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are sneaking around, and as you get closer, Karina and Torvi, what'd you get, Zaphram?
11.
All right, 11. Spiritifix also with you guys.
I'm casting Mage.
Jonathan, roll.
It seems like
Sorry.
we're getting close, right? That's what it seems like?
Yeah, we're getting close.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear them.
Okay, then that.
Oh
yeah,
my
we can
god,
do that.
fuck off, bird.
I'm casting Mage Armor.
16?
Assholes. Alright, yeah, 16 is good. You guys begin sneaking ever closer to the giants. You can hear them arguing.
Yep.
Oh, I'm tired of carrots. I want to eat more dwarf. Or orc. Orcs don't taste that good. So I don't know, I like to taste an orc once in a while. That's why I'm so glad we got that bunch after that damn fool. Oh, they're gone.
As soon as so there's just 3 of the same rank hill giants, right? Like none of them are.
Yeah, seems like it. There's just, you see 3 hill giants sitting around a big old fire.
Alright.
They're wearing pretty shoddy, like basically loincloths.
Mm-hmm.
They got big old clubs. Oh, I'm
Okay.
tired. They got big old clubs at their sides, not too far from their reach. And there's big old throwing rocks near them.
I'm drawing my bow. I'm gonna call oath.
Meg, I need you to send me a picture of hill giant stats.
Okay.
Or actually, Jonathan, if you could pull it up.
Yeah, right here.
Never mind, Meg.
I'm gonna call oath on.
Okay.
That was very fast.
Yeah, I probably had it pulled up for a while.
Alright.
On one of the ones that's.
10 feet of each other.
Suspiciously fast.
No, it wasn't. It was, you just type in H and then hill giant comes up like
I'll
that.
fuck with you.
I'm gonna.
You're doing what now? I'm sorry.
Call oath and hunter's mark. One of them, and then I'm gonna take a shot. With
Okay.
advantage. And
Are
probably
they within 10 feet of each other?
What?
Are they within 10 feet of each other?
Oh, this again.
I'll say 2 of them are.
Okay.
But
So
it's a big camp for them.
I'll attack the one that's not close to the other 2 then, since Torvi has a plan. And I'm gonna call sharpshooter as well. Can I have my d20 back?
Yes, you may.
That's a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
It's even more d6
I'm gonna do my bursting arrow on one of them
Oh.
that's close to the other one. Within 10 feet of the other one.
Okay. Make your attack roll with advantage.
With advantage, you said?
Yes.
Okay, I needed that. Because the first one was a 2 on the die. Second one is an 18.
Alright, you hit. Roll your damage.
Okay.
58 points of piercing damage.
Okay, yeah.
Shoot. Then can I make
We're gonna roll for initiative, so everyone do that right now.
Okay.
But Torvi will also hit. In that time.
Not great.
Giants.
Alright, the guy that I hit takes 14 damage. And then the other guy takes 7.
Alright. Everyone, actually, do we want to try out the wacky second edition initiative?
Sure.
I feel like that
Yeah,
might be
why
fun.
not?
Okay.
So we're gonna try
Why
something
not?
a little new.
Nice.
So basically, everyone roll a d6
Yeah.
and add your initiative bonus. And we're going to do this every round so that the initiative always gets mixed up.
7.
7. Okay. You don't have to tell me it because we will go down the list.
Yeah. He doesn't keep track of it. It's nice for the DM, so he doesn't have to keep track of it.
Yeah. No, it means we don't have to waste.
Just tap
5.
it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'm fucking up.
Just tap it. The home button. 1993.
Wait, don't you have to know people's highest stats? Like their high.
Okay.
What their,
okay.
what their modifier is?
What was that? What?
Don't you have to know what the highest modifier is?
Who's got 10 or above? Okay, what was yours?
11.
Well, wouldn't
10.
it be like...
Okay. Is 11 your max?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
10 is not my max.
What's your max?
9? Wait, no. That would be 15. I have +9 to initiative.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I rolled a natural 1
Jesus
on the
Christ.
die.
Okay, so 11.
Yep.
Karina, what does Karina do?
I'm shooting the one that I shot at again, and I haven't
get him.
because
Slay Queen.
and it's still an auto crit because he hasn't acted, right?
Yes, that is correct.
my initiative, my intelligence modifier as a bonus to my initiative.
That's even better. That's
Oh yeah, you
wizard.
hit.
There was an extra 10 points of damage on the last one because I called sharpshooter.
That's true.
So he's probably going to die.
He probably will. Honestly, that's a lot of d6s.
So that's 10. 20. 30.
Jonathan, I might have bought you a boat. You're welcome.
40.
3. What?
I'm fucking with you.
48 points of piercing damage?
48.
Yes.
That giant's dead. So yeah, just 2 arrows from Karina, one after the other. After she whispers, "Swift death to those who have wronged me," or "Swift death to my enemies." I don't remember which
It's
one.
swift death to my enemies, and then the bow responds in my head. Swift death.
It says it out loud.
Oh, it is.
It's
Swift death to those who have wronged you.
So yeah, just 2 arrows, like And they're like, "Bill, what the fuck?" And then the other 2 get hit by this magical explosion from Torvi. Oh! Force
Oh yeah, so I
damage!
get to do my second attack
Oh,
for
1
that?
weakness! No.
And then I'm gonna transfer
Okay,
a hunter's
fine.
mark to one of the live ones.
Alright, you do so. Next up, 10?
It's
That
7.
would be me.
9?
It's Zafrab.
I'm 10.
Zafrab had a 10.
10.
Yeah. So I want to cast. Oh wait. So are there any that are still alive?
There's 2.
Oh yeah, 2 that are still alive. Of course there's.
I killed
I
all
mean,
3. I'm that good.
Any that you hit.
No, the
Okay.
one that I hit is dead.
Torvi hit the other 2
Okay.
with the bursting
So
arrow.
which one looks
the
more
one that I
damaged?
hit, like, is
The one on the left.
Jesus.
Alright, I'm gonna do Chromatic Orb at 3rd level.
Ooh, fancy.
This tiny little thing just slowly goes up.
Yeah.
What's that?
You get your choice of acid, lightning, fire.
Cold.
Cold.
Thunder.
I'll just do Thunder just because of that.
Yeah.
So let's see if I hit.
Damn it.
That's gonna
Come
be
on.
a
Hill giants.
26.
That'll hit. Hill giants are not hard to hit, guys.
No,
So
they're
don't
not.
have to worry too much.
At 3rd level, that's 5d8
Jesus.
of thunder damage. Let's see, yeah, 13 points of thunder damage.
Thunder.
This was just like. Just that little.
Yeah, it's like, hey, there's a little sparkly. And then this thunder orb that's like 4 inches comes and hits him in the chest. It's like, whoa! Ow! That stung.
I'm calling my mom on you.
9. 8. 7.
Hey.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
me
gonna.
too.
First, I'm gonna activate
Yeah,
my
7.
rage.
Alright, Arungandir rages.
In my. Then I'm gonna pounce. So.
Oh yeah, you're still a mountain lion.
Yeah, the rules are there. So.
Yeah.
I don't.
I get it. It's a strength saving throw.
Yeah,
Right?
of 13.
Alright, he's a giant, so he's.
I know he
super
has
awesome
plus
at it.
5 probably,
You rolled a natural 1.
So he gets knocked prone.
Yeah, which one do you want to get? The less hurt one or the more hurt one?
Do you want
The less hurt one, maybe?
Alright, you go in the less hurt one. He's like, dude, what is happening? It's like, and then just a mountain lion out of nowhere. Wow! It's like, oh! And you just jump on his face. You just jump on his face like a face hugger. Ah! And you can make your attack roll, actually.
Yeah.
That's what determines
So what's
whether
my
or not
attack?
you even do that. Huh?
What's my attack? I haven't looked at it.
Oh, shoot.
You go under monster. Go under.
it's appendix?
Why are you
Lion.
attacking his appendix?
No, I'm not. That's useless.
You have a +5 to hit.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So I'll make my attack. Hey, yeah, that's going to be a 23.
That'll hit. You want to claw or bite?
Which one does what?
The bite does more damage, I'll tell you right
I'll
now.
do bite. The
Alright.
throat. I'll bite his throat.
Alright, you're doing a d8 plus 3.
Okay. 98 plus 3. Cool.
Also, you get a super fucking good running start. So, you jump like 25 feet. Like, the frickin', what's the show where the dude was a cyborg, like the old TV show?
$1 million.
$1
$1
Million
Million Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's the jumping
Million
sound from
Dollar
that, like...
It's
It's like, and like Orangutan as a mountain lion just pounces on this thing and he goes knocked
Gentlemen,
down.
I'm a big
we
mountain
can make
lion.
him better.
Yeah.
We have the technology.
We have the druid crown.
So that's gonna be a whole
We
whopping.
can make him a mountain lion.
Do I have multi-attack or just?
No.
Okay, yeah, it's a
Sadly,
whole
no.
whopping 10 damage.
Alright, 10 points of damage to him. This is the less hurt guy. Alright. I'll look at the rules later, but I don't know if you get multi-attack in your animal form. I think you take its stats completely.
Yeah, I do.
You
But
do.
we'll yeah, okay. It's like, because you have multi-attack as a Rungandir, so I'm like, But whatever, we'll figure that. I'll look. I'll see if I can find you a loophole later.
That'd be cool.
But for now, we'll stick with that.
Okay. Do I get to make a bonus? No, that was my bonus.
No,
attack.
your
Yeah,
bonus
rage.
action was raging.
That was my rage. Yeah.
You're a rage lion.
Lightning is coming out of nowhere.
Lightning is next round. Next up, Torvi.
Yeah, okay. So, my arrow's in the really damaged one, right?
It's
Yep.
not really damaged.
He's
it's
damaged,
like
though.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot my... Can I get to the other one?
You can, I'll say.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot my golden arrow as a sharpshooter shot at the one with the arrow in him
Okay, yeah, you do so. Make an attack roll with
as
advantage.
my first attack. And that has advantage, right?
Yes, that is how the golden arrow works.
Just making sure.
Now.
Okay, that was a 17 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
So,
So 20.
okay,
Total.
so that's... big money, big money, big money. Oh, okay. That was 7 points of damage total. Oh, plus 10.
Yeah, I was gonna
For
say,
the
with the
sharpshooter,
plus
right?
10, how did you do negative
17
damage?
points of damage. Alright,
17 points of damage. And then for my second attack,
Yep.
I'm gonna run up to the other guy, pull out my Giant Slayer Rapier and Wayfinder,
Okay.
and I'm going to Stabby Stab as my second attack and my bonus action. Does that work?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm too tired to argue with how weapons stowing works right now.
Isn't it a free action?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Do it. You do it. Fuck it.
Well, if it's a bonus action,
Yeah.
I can not do my bonus
It's not a
action.
bonus action, it's a free action. You do it.
Okay. First attack is a 20.
That'll hit. If it's above 20, assume it hits. Hill giants are not hard to hit.
They don't have armor.
Okay.
They have natural armor.
And they have
thick hide.
shit decks.
Blubber.
They have a thick hide.
Yeah.
Alright, he needs to make a strength saving throw.
All right, what did you say before?
This is the one that's
What
already
did I say
prone.
before what?
Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, this one's already prone, honey. Orangundir's on top of him.
Oh, then, okay. Do I get advantage?
Just here.
Yeah,
Just to see if I crit?
you do actually, yes.
I do not crit.
Okay. But he would have failed the strength save if he was not. He's double prone now.
He's
Body
double
sunk
prone.
into the ground.
Okay, that is
Can you put it out of the sun?
11
'Cause
damage?
it's
Yeah,
not good for
11
it.
damage.
It's Giant Slayer. You got an extra 2d6.
Oh yeah, I forgot. 11 plus 9, so 20.
That makes the math so easy when you guys give me round numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, bonus action Wayfinder. Wayfinder does not have a bonus.
Right.
So there's a normal rapier attack for you.
Is it a plus 1 weapon or not?
It is not. I said it does not have a bonus. This is literally
I
what I
was just
just...
making
It was the
sure.
last sentence out of my mouth.
I was checking because I have it written down as a plus 1 weapon, so I need to change that.
Yep.
He's like, yep, it's wrong.
Yeah, I
That
looked at the
is
thing. I don't
a
think it's +1.
14.
Yes.
Will a 14 hit? Oh wait, I have advantage, huh?
Yes, but a 14 does hit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna see if I crit.
Yes, if you crit.
Again,
I do not.
Okay.
low AC.
So yeah, this is just a regular D8.
Yeah. D8. That is.
Does the 2-weapon fighting style work with the 2-weapon feat?
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 points of damage?
Yes.
It's meant to, I believe.
Yeah, it's optimized for it.
Alright, yeah, Torvi shoots an arrow into a dude. Oh! Where are they coming from? And then his buddy, who's laying on the ground with a mountain lion biting his jugular, is laying there and he's like wrestling with this lion. And then Torvi runs out of the brush and just shing, stabs both times into the dude's stomach. And he's like, oh! And like steam is coming off the Giant Slayer rapier,
Nice.
as usual,
That's
as
pretty
it burns his blood.
good stuff.
Asgrix is gonna run up and take 2 swipes at the prone giant.
So you gonna roll for him or should I?
I'll roll for him. Thank you.
Okay.
And he hits both times.
Yay!
So yeah, Asgrix runs up. So now there's 2 cats on top of the prone giant. And he's like, oh, kitties, bad kitties! No!
Go, Asgard, go!
Actually, oh, I added that to the wrong person. Whatever.
Whatever.
Alright, math is gonna be fucked, but it's probably in your favor. Because I added damage to the wrong damn giant, but whatever,
Sweet.
it's all good. I guesstimated. Continuing on. 6. Wait, all 3 of you have gone.
Yeah.
Okay, I can skip the rest of the numbers then. Beautiful.
Spinifex is just wasting his time.
Oh wait, you didn't go.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he did.
You did?
I was
He went right
10.
after me.
You were 10.
I was 11.
What did you do?
He used Chromatic
yeah.
Orb.
That's right.
But I forgot to have Peepers go.
Oh yeah, Peepers can go right now if you
Okay.
want.
So he's gonna make 2 eye rays at the one that I hit. That's a 1 and a 2, so I believe that's Ice Ray and Telekinetic. Wait, no, no, that's Fear Ray and Dazing Ray.
All right.
So they need.
This
so he needs to make 2.
this will be the
wisdom
Fear
savings.
Ray.
Yep.
What's the DC?
12 wisdom.
It's a wisdom, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty sure his wisdom sucks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
So
it
this
does.
might be the
Wisdom
deciding
and
factor.
intelligence, maybe even charisma.
Yeah, no, all of those are negative. DC is 12.
Yep.
With his modifier, he got a 10 on the fear.
Yeah.
The other one is the dazing, right?
Yeah.
So that's charm.
Mhm.
Okay, he got an 18 on that.
Okay.
Or does it have to be separate targets? I don't know.
It says shoots the 1 or 2 targets.
Okay, yeah. Well, whoever it was, they saved on the
within
dazing ray.
60 feet of it.
So no one is dazed yet again.
He's afraid.
But there is a giant that is
Fear always works.
peeing his. It's shocking how often that works, and it's used
is.
more often than any other ray.
It's
Pretty great.
Yep.
Peepers has just become this terrifying visage to your enemies. They're not even afraid of you guys. It's just this tiny little beholder kitten. This tiny.
They will make ballads.
They hear him screaming in Emberhold, and the king he's on his throne. He's like, oh.
Alright.
But yeah, that giant is now frightened of Peepers.
Just have Peepers constantly fly into his face.
Yeah.
That's
He's like,
awesome.
no, stay back. The 2 dwarves are gonna shoot their crossbows at one of the giants, and one of them misses. It just kind of gets stuck in his leathery hide of his belly. But the other one rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
So, yeah, one of these dwarves got a fucking very lucky shot in. And, give me a d10. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, he fucks him up. So, yeah, I think this dwarf actually shoots the giant that you're on, Arungandir.
Nice.
Actually, oh, he would have had distance.
Disadvantage.
He still hits. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give that to him because I already fucking wrote it down. Yeah, he shoots him in the fucking eye.
Oh, gosh.
Oh god! This sucks!
Yeah, it does. How's that giant looking?
Oh, he's bloodied. He's beyond bloodied. And then the other guy is gonna shoot the other guy.
Oh no, not
Ah! And he hits.
Just like your phone at the floor.
So yeah, he shoots
Don't worry, you have a boat now.
the other.
What does it?
Before
He
we
accidentally
started,
bought my
shit,
boat.
they were
Stupid.
talking about the
Bought a
dwarves,
boat.
right?
that.
What?
Were they talking about the dwarves?
I'm talking about the dwarves. Yes, the dwarves are shooting them.
No, before we started shit.
They were talking about eating dwarves and orcs and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, never mind, then.
Okay. What? I'm confused.
Yeah, Ovina is gonna charge forward on her goat, and she's gonna try to hit with her warhammer, and that'll hit, and that'll fucking hit. Yeah, so she hits twice, and I need a D8. And she's gonna throw some Brandon Smite on there.
Ah, Paladin.
So yeah. She runs up on her goat. She's like, "This is for Emberhold!" And smacks him twice from atop her goat. And you see on one of those hits, there's like this this radiant kind of fire on the end of the warhammer. He's like, "Oh!" Now it's finally the giant's fucking turn. 'Cause they rolled a 1 for initiative. They rolled a 1 for initiative. They went last.
Yeah. It's very fitting.
The giant who 2 cats are on top of is going to stand the fuck up
Wow.
and be like, "God, get off of me!" And he like tears you guys off of him. It's like, all these cats! What the fuck?
You fear gained.
And he is going to take a swipe at you, Torvi, since you're the one with the giant slayer rapier.
Okay.
And that's a 27 to hit.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's good.
It's like, your sword hurts. And then he's gonna take another swipe at you with the second great club, and that is a 16 to hit.
That does
Okay. D8. My D8.
My son!
My son!
My son!
My son!
Get the shovel, my son!
So we get giant
So
slayer
much
shovels.
damage.
You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage as this giant hits you with his great club.
Since you're flying.
Oh,
How are you feeling?
She's fine. She's a fucking fighter.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
may be a
I'm fine.
dex fighter, but regardless,
She's a
like,
fighter.
she's still a fucking tank. That's just how fighters are built.
you said 22?
Yeah, you took 22 points of damage.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I'm
The
still
other
fine.
giant is dealing
Other
with...
10.
Yeah, the other giant is
The other
going
10
to...
giants.
Who the fuck is near him?
No.
No one. So he's gonna run up.
He can't get
And-
closer to Peepers.
He can't get closer to Peepers, that's correct. It's like, oh god! Oh! It's like, and his buddy's like, what is wrong with you? Hit them! It's like, but that monster! What monster?
It's a floating watermelon, you idiot!
Just eat it! It's like a Skittle!
That's good.
And he's gonna try to not look at Peepers, but he's gonna throw rocks at, my memory is so bad. What the fuck was happening? What did you do to them again?
He's got a rock
He used,
pouch.
I used chromatic orb.
You used chromatic orb, that's right. Okay.
To do thunder damage.
Yeah, he's gonna throw a rock at you, Orangandir, with disadvantage because of Peepers.
Yeah.
He rolled a 2 and a 3. So,
My
but
goodness.
you are a mountain lion at the moment.
So it's
Yeah.
13 AC, I think.
He takes the 2, so at least almost natural.
Yeah, he has a plus a lot to hit. So, does he manage to hit you? With an AC of 12, he barely manages to miss you. But he has a second rock that he picks up.
He's still going for me?
No, he's gonna throw this one at Torvi. Actually, he's gonna try to throw it at Peepers.
No! Not
This was
Peepers.
always a concern, Jordan.
It was.
He's like, oh, freaky little weird thing! What's Peepers' AC?
13.
He rolled a 4 and he has a plus 8. So,
Just barely, man.
gotta get Peepers some armor.
A little ball of metal.
Yeah, you just wrap him in plate armor. Beholder plate.
We'll have to think about that.
So yeah, he picks up his second rock. Go away, tiny freaky thing! And throws a rock at it. And it barely hits Peepers, but Peepers goes full Matrix and like dodges it.
Mm-hmm.
And it like skims over his eye and he's like, ah!
Oh my.
And he's like, oh! It's unkillable! And that's their turn.
Initiative again.
Yeah, initiative again, guys.
Same.
I go first.
The Giants rolled another one.
Really?
Really, would you roll?
I have
Yeah, you-
15.
15? Okay. Yeah, what does Zaphrab want to do?
Well, he's no longer afraid.
Oh, he's still afraid.
Well,
Or is it only for one round?
Yeah, it's ends at the
Okay.
Gazer's next turn.
He
But
calms himself
That's
down.
fine.
He's like, oh.
he's gonna. Peepers is gonna go do some eye raise at him again.
Yeah.
So that is
Please be feared again.
that is daze and ice.
Alright, who does he
Frost.
want to daze?
Well, he's doing it both towards that same one.
Same one. Okay.
So DC 12 Wisdom for daze.
Roll that weak shit.
Okay, is it a saving throw for the ice ray?
Yes, it's dexterity.
Okay, he succeeds on the dazing ray again,
Yeah.
but he fails the ice ray.
All right, that's 3d6.
3d6 at damage?
The fucking gazer deals 3d6 damage?
On one of its rays, yeah.
Oh my god, this familiar is too overpowered. It
You
has
gave
like
it to him.
it has like 11 hit points or something, and it's overpowered. This is insane.
You gave it to him.
That's 8 points of cold damage. And then
Shoots frost up his
How do you
nose.
want Peepers to kill this hill giant?
oh, just like freezes like his entire body, and then when he falls back, he shatters.
Okay, yeah. Peepers goes up to.
He's
the
still
hill
kind of
giant.
afraid of him. He's like, oh.
Yeah, he goes up. Peepers flies right up to his face. He's like, and does the charm ray, and he's like, whoa, get away from me! And he tries to swat him, and then Peepers dodges it. It's like, and shoots the ice ray, and you just see the giant's head freeze as this massive ice beam. Peepers is like kamehamehaing him. And it just
Everybody
freezes
stops
his-
for a moment. Is just staring like.
and everyone is just like, what the fuck? And the giant just like falls backwards, and his head hits a rock, and it like shatters, and you see cracks go across the giant's face, now frozen, as that giant is dead.
Alright, so now it's
And the other giant is like, what the fuck?
now,
He is afraid.
And the dwarves are like, what the fuck? Eh?
Alright, I'm gonna do Chromatic Orb at 4th level because I feel like it.
Ooh.
At the other hill giant, and it's gonna be cold damage.
Cold damage.
It's almost natural 20. But that is a, does a 14 hit?
14 hits.
Alright. I have
Cold.
like one less d8 than I need.
You killed my best friends!
I killed one of his best friends. I murdered the shit out of him.
Okay!
Why are you doing this?
That's
Because
a
you're
really
giants,
good
you're
roll.
disgusting and evil.
Oh.
We can start and finish.
45 cold damage?
30, what?
45 cold damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
There you go. Thank you.
doing math. Okay. Alright, he's very close to dead. A stiff breeze can knock him over.
I rolled a 10.
Alright, does anyone have above 10?
Oh yeah, and if I hit, I'm actually gonna do my power surge. So
you don't
that
get your turn.
That deals 3 more points of damage.
He is almost dead. A
Okay.
stiff breeze.
10.
I believe it's not rounded up.
I'm not gonna lie, you need to deal 1 more point of damage, guys.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Sadly, power surge isn't.
Does
rounded
anyone
up.
have above 10?
I've got 7 again.
Then it is your turn. What was that, Meg?
I have 10.
You both have 10. Alright then.
You wanted a Rungadir?
What?
You wanted a Rungadir?
I'm not.
Arangandir can't go. It's if you have 10, you're on the same turn as Karina.
Oh, do you want it, Karina?
You're just looking at your nails though.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
If I hit.
Yeah, Torvi and Karina are sitting there like, after you. No, after you.
Yeah.
That's a natural 17.
Yeah. Okay, so
Alright.
yeah, Karina just
Take
like,
it.
after you. Oh, thank you. And just puts one between his eyes. It's like, oh! And you've successfully slain your first true giants, guys, as part of the Silver Arrows, not during the Earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that shit.
No.
Jordan, give Jonathan a fist bump.
Didn't see it.
Animal.
Oh, I should have taken it. You already got one.
What?
Oh, it doesn't
got
matter.
one.
They're dead.
What?
She
Because
won.
you've killed hill giants before.
So have you! You killed 2
No,
in
didn't you kill
town!
the first one this time?
Yeah, you guys did that. You and Arangandir did that combo where you put the immovable rod on his chest.
That was pretty great.
So yeah, you guys successfully kicked the crap out of some giants. Your next opponent is the Prince of Trolls. You took barely any casualties on your end. Torvi took a beating, but she can
She
shake
took
it off.
1 hit, she's fine.
She can shake it off. She's a fighter.
She says as she collapses over dead.
But yeah, there's a bunch of dead, stinking hill giant bodies.
One of them doesn't
And
scream.
they're-
I'm gonna go grab my arrow.
Yeah, you get your golden arrow back.
Yeah.
The other arrow that was already in it is split, however, because that's the nature of the golden arrow. Goes right through the middle of the arrow that you shot in it before.
Is it an arrow that she shoots, or anyone?
It doesn't require a human. Anyone can do it.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's any arrow. I think. As long as someone stuck an arrow. They also have some very large bags if you want to go looting through their giant bags.
Let's loot that beautiful bag.
Alright. Let me find the giant bags.
It's all full of poop.
Yeah.
It could very well be poop.
That's why we brought shovels.
Poop and shovels.
Yep.
We're just.
These guys had something going for them, you know? They had the most mighty weapon on them. Poop
And they didn't use it. That's their low intelligence for you.
Yeah, you're right.
Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Okay. Yeah, so in the first bag, you find... who's searching the bags? There's 3 bags.
I'll search one of them.
I will search one bag.
Okay.
I will help.
Zaprab helps. He points his wand and, like, snaps the ropes. Ha! Giant bags. I'm an expert at this.
Yeah, you are.
Arungandir, in yours, you find a keg of ale, an entire keg.
Okay.
And a long sword that's wrapped in a blood-caked cloak.
I'll take that.
Which is probably being used as, like, a knife, basically.
Yeah.
Butter knife.
Uh,
Or other knife.
yeah.
But it's a long sword for you. Some of these fucking options. Karina, in your bag, you find a bunch of cheese that's mostly bad.
Ew.
And you find... you find 33 silver pieces.
Great. Sweet.
Nice.
Torvi, in your bag,
No. Sorry, I'm talking to the cat. Yeah.
Torvi, in your bag, you find a live pig.
A live pig.
A live
Okay.
pig.
It's River.
Oh my gosh.
River!
It might have been taken from the farm nearby. Farms nearby. Because it's not a boar, it's an actual pig.
Okay. Is it pink or black or what? Just wondering.
It's pink. Pinkish. There's also another keg of ale and 12 gold pieces.
Nice.
I'll start funneling the cheese that isn't bad into my bag of devour.
There's not a lot. That is
Just give it all.
Alright. I'm not giving him bad food.
Oh god! Oh, I'm gonna be constipated. It is my guilty pleasure. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pick up one of the pieces of frozen giant, drop it in.
Brain freeze, bag freeze.
Choose your food.
I'm gonna give the keg of ale to somebody else.
What was that, Torvi?
I'm gonna give the keg of ale to somebody else.
All right, you guys have 2 kegs of ale.
I'm gonna
And a
break one.
pig.
I'm gonna break one open.
Probably one of the dwarves.
All right,
Yeah,
Ovina will strap the keg of ale to the back of her goat.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, we'll take this back to celebrate afterwards.
Okay.
We'll bring the pig with us, too. We can tie it up until we take it back to the farm, if it lives.
Yeah.
You're going on an adventure with us, piggy.
What's my owl doing? What's Paula doing?
Mala
Mala,
is... Mala's chilling.
Cool. I'm gonna see if I can find like some voles or something for her to hunt around.
Yeah, you do so. But for the time being, I think we're gonna finish up for now. You guys kicked crap out of some giants. You got some giant loot. I'll have
That's a natural 20. Cool. Find voles.
Yeah, you definitely find some fucking food for your owl.
I'm gonna help her find stuff.
I will have an actual better table that is actually a table for giant. I'm gonna come up with a whole bunch of shit
Nice.
like that is not on the because they have a table for like Giants bags in the Against the Giants adventure, but I'm gonna come up with like I'm gonna try to come up with like 50 more things for you guys to find.
Cool.
You do not level up this time,
Damn it.
but you guys next time it is the Silver Arrows versus the Prince of Trolls.
Hey.
Yeah.
The fight of the century, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.